going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on, family? How everybody feeling in the building? How you guys doing? Is everybody all right? Everybody all right out there? Everybody all right? Let me stop bugging. What's going on, family? Lady Do, salute to you. Appreciate you, Queen. My bro Skywalker was good with it. TWT in the building. Always my bro D Free was good with it, Brody. DP Rocker, my bro, was good, was happening with it. God body salute, my bro. Appreciate all y'all sliding through. How y'all's feeling, you know? I cooked on this AJ and USYK, but I ain't cook on it over here just yet. Yeah, it is. All good in the hood. It's always a plus to hear that, Skywalker. Always a plus, my brother, my bro. Always a plus. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody all right? Everybody all right? Okay, everybody's all right. Everybody is all right. Just want to make sure I missed the Chop Top. What's going on, family? What's happening, brother? You one of the few people, you are the minority that feel like AJ gonna win, but all conversations on that, and I don't think you crazy for saying AJ gonna win. You just you believe obviously that he can make the adjustments. You know what I mean? To beat Usyk, it wasn't like he got beat 12-zip or anything like that. So he did compete. He was very competitive. You know what I'm saying? Usyk definitely had to bring his A game. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, but he did exactly that. Usyk will win by UD, possibly KO. That's how I'm feeling too, bro. That's how I'm feeling too, especially if I know his trainer brushed off this whole notion of this added weight and stuff like that. And he's saying Usyk is going to come in the same weight that he normally come in, the same, 220 range that he normally come in. And so, he's like that whole notion that everybody lying. And I always question that when people just say that before training camp, just say a fighter bulked up. And just, you see one picture and you think he bulked up, and that don't be the case. I think that's the case with Usyk right now. And people acting like as if he all of a sudden bulked all up. And I don't, like I said, I don't think he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Give me. I'm going to stream the Pro Box card in 3 hours. Oh, I'll be off probably most likely by then. That's cool. That's cool. Skywalker, I'll be over there. You got a laptop and everything worked out already, bro? My opinion, Garcia gonna get him right, but we will see. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like again, like that's why I like to, talk to the people, because some of us gonna share different thoughts and opinions, and I think that's fair, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But for me, it's it's a short time that he's been working with Robert Garcia, and because of that, I just just how to fight. How they always say, they gonna need more time for him to truly have an impact on the style of Anthony Joshua. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's some things that they can focus on and come up with a strategy and game plan, of course, much differently than what he went into the ring the first time with. But, how much of that schooling is he going to be able to implement in just one training camp is the big question for me. Hope this fight has fireworks and the fans get a great fight. Fan Israel was good with it. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Yes, sir. You already know it's always man down today, tomorrow, and forever. The Eye Doctor, and it's always Bomb Squad. You know what I mean? And salute to Deontay Wilder for making his comeback, as he said. So for all those people that questioned it, people be quick to say what he is and what he not gonna. I don't think he's coming back. Johnny Nelson be one of the main ones. He always running his mouth about Wilder, but I don't never hear that. Hear nothing when it's time to support him, but when it's time to critique him or have something slick to say or slight him or just have a opinion, there you go. They right there, right on cue, hating. Talking about what he ain't gonna do. The man just told y'all he was gonna fight. You talking about you still don't believe. It don't matter what you believe. That's the problem. Like, go, he is a man of his word, and he's always been a man of his word. So it's like, why question him now? Feel me? Jose Diaz was good with it, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. How you feeling? Appreciate all y'all. Y'all smash the like button while we get rolling, man. Y'all know. I know y'all rocking with your boy. It's 8 of us in the building. I know I got at least 8 likes, so it's 9 of us now. So, you know, let's rock out. Let's have a good live. Let's cook up for the cookout, you know? Cook up with your boy Just in Israel. The return of Bomb Squad. You know it. Should know it. Should know it. Skills pay the bills, and I'm gonna bet on the guy with the skills. Out of who? God body salute, bro. Which fight you talking about, Brody? Oh, you talking about the Joshua USYK? I ain't mad at that. Skills do pay the bills. Floyd showed us 50 times that skills pay the bills. So I'm a firm believer in that. I agree with you 1,000,000%, dog. You feel me? I agree with you 1,000,000%. Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills. But also what's gonna pay the bills in this fight, or should I say, what was for me, Robert Garcia is not gonna be the X factor or the deciding factor for me in that fight. We talk sports. What's good with it, my bro? For me, the deciding factor is gonna be AJ's mental. You get what I'm saying? That's my biggest question going into that fight. And because of the things that he said publicly and in interviews, he hasn't said anything that me as a spectator or a viewer would be confident in. Nothing he said makes me confident in the things that he said. You get what I'm saying? Always leave me like, damn, did he just say that out loud like that? Did he really just tell somebody that? And that's the feeling I get when he speaks. So if he kept his mouth closed more, maybe I could see a different outcome. But the way he talking mixed with the way I seen him perform the last time, it almost sounds like he truly don't understand why he lost. And like I said before, you don't know why you lost. You don't understand why you made these mistakes. You're bound to make these same mistakes again. Usyk, and we got Big Hector fighting Tomato. Oh yeah, Hector and Roger Gutierrez, right? You see what a great person Deontay is. He went by to say what's up with King Kong. Damn, I got to give him props again and again. Yeah, bro. Yeah, salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button while we get rolling, man. I know everybody in this building rocking with your boy. That's why y'all here. You know, I'm trying to turn up this energy, man. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep doing what we doing, man. I'm trying to stay motivated, positive behind this avatar. I'm trying to keep cranking out this content for my good family that I appreciate every day. But yeah, man. I don't know if you heard Jose, like King Kong had made a statement a while back, basically like, I think it was after he beat Charles Martin. I think he was like, me and Wilder against everybody. Me and Wilder take everybody on. Like I liked it. I liked his attitude, his energy. Yo, it's the mutual respect that those dudes got for each other. Is that's what it's all about right there. Josh, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. My brother, my Brody, AB, what's good with it? Always keeping me right, man. AB, I appreciate you. Bro. I got to tell you that, man. Much appreciation to my bro, AB, man. For real, he putting in work. He always helping. Not trying, he always helping. Always, man. Ghost, my bro, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Everything good with you? Wilder and King Kong over. Hey, facts. I like the energy, bro. He is. Hey, Ghost, could you believe some people say he's not the boogeyman? Like we made that up or something? It's certain people. It's a small percentage of people that push that he was never a boogeyman. Like what? So why ain't nobody fight him then? Why wasn't nobody fight him is what I'm trying to say. If you want no boogeyman, my brother, my Brody, Southern T. As y'all already know, my bro, what's good with it? TWT in the building. Appreciate my bro for sliding through. Y'all smash that like button as you roll on there, man. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to talk about it. Like I said, I talked about it last night on the Firestorm panel. But I ain't talk about it over here just yet, so we could cook up on it, you know? You feel me? Stormy B, man. Salute, Sensei. Salute, OG. Much appreciation, man. Good being on the panel with you yesterday, man. Good panel, good energy, good dialogue, man. A lot of stuff to learn. Much appreciation, OG. Much appreciation. ain't too many things lining up to fight. Yeah, ain't too many people. Yeah, ain't too many people lining up to fight King Kong. Let's just call it what it is. And that's what pretty much made him the boogeyman. We didn't make it up. Nobody really wanted to fight the guy. You know what I'm saying? And not nobody that really had something to lose for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? Nobody really wanted to test whether it was an old or a belt. Nobody really wanted to put that on the line. And Wilder did it twice, and he didn't have to. He didn't even have to do it once. After he failed the drug test, he could have went on about his business. But like a real dog, real champion that don't duck no smoke and want real challenges, he went at him, and not once but twice. I read a book, man, but Joshua started having panic attacks and got diagnosed with anxiety after he signed 3 fights with Matchroom. Okay, Ghost goes beyond it. Salute to my bro Ghost. He on it early. Demetrius Bright, my bro, what's good with it, family? What's good with it? Yeah, but he was a boogeyman. It's just be honest. I mean, he older now, so it's cool. It's cool to try to say that now. And of course, people will be probably a little more willing to fight him now because he looked vulnerable in his last fight against Charles Martin. So, you know, some people gonna see that as an opportunity, maybe. But then again, people might still not be in a rush to fight. You know, the old vet, the old Cuban southpaw, Luis Ortiz. Man, they might not be too anxious for that. And AJ wanted to learn to be aggressive. He should have just watched Big Hector Garcia, but I think AJ forget about his defense, and that's going to be the issue. Oh, yeah, back to my bad. I didn't mean to be jumping around, but like I said, I cooked on this, but not over here, so we going to chop it up. For me, like I said, respect to Robert Garcia. He's a hell of a trainer, in my opinion. I think he's a trainer and teacher. You know what I'm saying? He's both. You know what I'm saying? He could be a mentor as well. I think Joshua will have some success in this fight, make no mistake about it, but ultimately, like bro said, skills pay the bills, and his mentality is alarming for me. Like I was saying last night, this guy said he didn't want to hurt Usyk. And I still, as articulate as I can be, as intelligent as I can be, I still haven't found out or came up with an answer that makes sense as to why a heavyweight was saying the biggest fight of his career, with belts on the line, his reputation and everything, his livelihood. Why would you then get in the ring where this is the hurt business and you not want to hurt this guy? I just can't make sense of that for the life of me. So it's like I was saying last night, that was one strike for me. You get what I'm saying? That was a strike right there. It's like you come in with a half a tank of gas. Some people will say a quarter tank of gas. You get what I'm saying? You come in there, that's one strike, like I was saying, and you try to outbox a guy that over a body of work showed to be a higher level skilled fighter than you, if you're being honest with yourself. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you tried to outbox the natural, pure boxer instead of doing what you do best. Impose your will, you know what I mean? And try to cut the ring off and land something big and hurt this dude. Do more than get his respect, hurt him. But if you take that out of the equation, then what do you got left? All right, you're not trying to hurt him, so how do you win? How do you beat a guy that you don't hurt at all? You get what I'm saying? I think he was just at all types of disadvantages. His mentality, the gas tank, the strategy, him not understanding why he really lost. I truly don't believe this dude understand why he lost. Smoke, I got the letter by Sampson sent to WBC 2020 where they offered him a mandatory spot with 175 pound. That's a good topic right there. Ghost right there, man. That's a good conversation. People don't know that, especially considering the Cuban. Are you talking to Jose? That's crazy to me. Hear that from a heavyweight fighter, and that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. Especially Deontay Wilder, special person. That's a fact. Cause him loves men's. I have facts, Stormy. Like he rather, like you say, he rather oil up and just bump bodies with the guy instead of hurt him. Like, what was you trying to do? And that is alarming. And I said this, and this to be fair, you could be the biggest AJ fan. This is no hate to him, but to come into the biggest fight of your career and say you didn't want to hurt the guy on the other side of you, I'm pretty sure Usyk wouldn't echo those same sentiments. He wanted to hurt you, and he did. He was laying it on you in there. You know what I'm saying? You got in there, and it's like, how can you win? Like, what's your mentality now That's what I want to know. So that's the biggest question for me. It's not so much physical. I even feel like Joshua can even get over the fact that he doesn't come in there with a full tank of gas, it would appear. I even think he can, he could kind of get over that being an issue for him, but he has to understand that that's one of his limitations. Your conditioning, you just not, whether it's muscles or the actual work or lack thereof that you putting it in. I don't know what the problem is, but he seems like he don't understand that his gas tank ain't full, man. He don't come in there with his gas tank on full. He just don't. And if he understands that, then he'll realize and approach the fight. I'm not saying he can't go 12 rounds, because obviously he can. We've seen him do it. But his 12 rounds as opposed to Usyk's 12 rounds don't hit the same. Usyk can go 12 rounds and be productive and get on your ass and beat you. Your 12 rounds, you might gas slow down, your pace slow down. Now you become more of a sitting duck. So again, you can make it to 12-round duration, but can you be effective enough to win a fight? Can you at least win 7 of those 12 rounds convincingly enough to take the fight? You get what I'm saying? And I'm just not too sure he can do that. And I feel like Combat 2 Bag was good, family. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? And my thing is, he gotta have his mind made up. You gotta go in there to hurt Usyk, bro. You can't outbox him. And then you said you didn't have the conditioning, or you wasn't prepared to go 12 rounds. So why would you try it? It's like, are you crazy? You don't have the gas tank, but you're trying to outdo this guy in a 12-round duration, knowing you get tired. Come on, man. We all at home can see it. You got to understand that about yourself at this point. You gas out, brother. After about 6 rounds in, you start to be you start to fade. You know what I'm saying? You could ill afford to do that. So it doesn't serve you any good not understanding your limitations as a fighter. That doesn't make you less of a fighter, understanding your limitations and admitting to them. That makes you a better fighter, because it makes you a more aware fighter. You can be real with yourself. Hey, look, man, just conditioning wise, look, I know I train, but this dude 12 rounds is going to be a lot more efficient and effective than mine. So what I got to do is try to impose my will early, make that ring small as possible, cut it when I need to, and land something big early and often, and really do more than get this dude respect. It ain't about respect at this point. You got hurt him. MP, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? You acted strange, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he's confused. I don't even know if he understands why he lost, my people. And that you're bound to repeat that mistake again. You don't have no clue, from what I hear anyway. It just doesn't sound like a guy that understands. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And again, it's mental. Like, what are you coming to do in this fight? Are you coming to be the boxer again? Do you got something to prove? Or are you like, you know what? I'm gonna be AJ, and I'm gonna make the ring small. I'm gonna cut the ring. I'm going, close the distance, close the gap, and I'm gonna get mines off. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna physically impose my will on this guy. Now, I mean, disrupt his timing, things like that. If you allow Usyk to settle into a rhythm, it's over. Disrupt his rhythm, like what you got to make him pay for it. You got to make him pay when he do make mistakes. You really got to make him pay. Joshua in the wrong sport. This is the hurt business. If you no longer have the desire to hurt the man across the ring, hang him up and move on. This is not something you play, and that's a fact. You can't play boxing, and we all know that. When I saw Usyk catch them 4 pennies in the air at once, knew he got it in the bag. I'm telling you, he's a freaky athletic dude, and that's something he has to understand too. Usyk is just flat out simply more athletic than you, period. Y'all, like my bro T was saying, y'all both Olympians, but his pedigree is just different, man. His level is different. He's able to get to a level from an intellect standpoint in that ring that you just don't seem like you could reach. So the best thing you could do is do what you do best and come to hurt. That's what AJ does. You don't come to try to outbox. AJ comes to hurt. And how am I sitting here at home? I'm not no boxer nor trainer, but I know that's the best that's the best approach for you. And anybody that's reasonable enough to see, like what we watch between Usyk and Joshua, it's not hard to decipher who the better fighter is, who the better boxer, should I say. Now, Joshua might be the better fighter, but he has to fight Usyk. Just the same. It's similar to when I said Deontay Wilder and Fury real quick, just to make a point. I always said if Wilder was going to beat him, he had to fight Fury. And I don't know if people understood what I meant. Like, Fury obviously was the more skilled fighter, more technically and fundamentally sound, more skilled fighter. but he wasn't a better fighter. And if Wilder had wanted to win, he had to really get in his chest and fight him. You get what I'm saying? It couldn't be a boxing match. So if it's going to be another chess match with AJ, if you allow that to be a chess match, you lose. You lose, brother. You got to be physical with this guy. You cannot allow Usyk to be comfortable in there, because he's going to continue to get comfortable. And the more comfortable he gets, the more success I believe he's going to have. Do not jump into the ring. Yeah. Facts, man. Facts. This is boxing, not chess or basketball. You cannot go and think, I don't want to hurt the man. Sounds like words of a man who no longer wishes to do this. He mentally checked out. And again, Ghost, that's my biggest issue with Joshua is his mental. It's nothing physical. I even think, like I said, I even think he can get over the fact that his gas tank ain't on full. But he has to understand his limitations. He has to understand why he lost. He got to be real with himself. You get what I'm saying? I don't think, like I said, don't make him no less of a fighter to understand where he's limited. You get what I'm saying? To me, that makes him a better man, better fighter, smarter fighter. You just got to know what it is. I think that stylistic matchup is what Usyk different from most heavyweights and will drain you mentally with all the feints he'll do and angles he uses as well. Yup, Joshua can go 12 rounds. Can go 12, depends on the style. And again, he went 12 last time. But again, his 12 don't hit like Usyk 12 rounds. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like one guy is going to be gassing and the other guy is going to be doing what he doing. And it's strange because I can't even say he has to push the pace early because he lacks the gas tank. And that could backfire where if he's trying to push the pace, he could find himself even more tired. Then, he could find himself tired even before the 6th round. And that's going to be all bad for him. All bad. Yeah, you got to have a different approach when it comes to Usyk. Fact, we talk sports and it's all mental. Heavy bag, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. How you feeling? Drop the news. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I question that with a grain of salt and not blue blood. The person that's putting out that information, because we all know how women could be. When they're emotional, they'll say anything. You know what I mean? When it's all said and done, when she got time to sit there and think, she gonna regret that she even went that route with it. And it's very, unfortunate and it's disrespectful. It's pretty childish. Like, you expect a younger person to behave in that manner. And I think that was weird, calling him broke. He's never gonna fight again. I don't believe that. I believe it when I see it. All of what she said, because again, she just sound like a pissed off woman. Whatever they going through, hopefully they work through it, and hopefully we see that boy Maul Charlo back in the ring sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope. This was wife. Yeah. That was just an angry wife. A knockout is AJ's only chance, and I believe that as well. Well, AJ is not the better fighter. Yeah, Usyk is classes above. I guess, Stormy, when I say fighter, and I know it's like a slippery slope, so I don't want to confuse it. Like, I understand. I that's why I try to like phrase it like boxer and fighter. Like, I believe if it was a matter of them going in there and really like imposing wills is what I'm saying when I say fighter. I feel like that would favor Joshua more. You get what I'm saying? If it just was about, but Usyk is going to use his boxing ability and outsmart and outthink this dude. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Joshua's approach got to be a fight, not a boxing match, if that makes sense. Because I think he's always going to be behind the 8 ball if he's getting in there truly trying to outbox the natural purist, in my opinion. So that's why I use the word fight. Like, when it's all said and done, is he a better fighter? No, but he would have to fight him to beat him. Like, he can't box him. You have to make it a fight. You get what I'm saying? Pose his will. Make it rough in there. Like, again, disrupt his timing, his rhythm. If you allow him to just pick his shots and dance and move around and feint you, he gonna do it all night long. We've seen this before with AB and others. But the first fall after Ruiz, he lost. His will to fight. I believe you're a born fighter. Joshua wasn't a born fighter. But the real AJ, please stand up. How can I found live? Schifer, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. I don't know if you sub to the channel. If not, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Come join the family. How can I found live? What you mean? Facts, he got too big, man. Heavy shots, but timing is key. Yeah, and he just got to get in there and really try to hurt him. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by fight. But is he a better fighter? No. He ain't a better boxer either. But I try to split it up because if he had to just really try to bring it, that style or strategy would favor him as opposed to Usyk. If that was Usyk's mentality. Now, of course, he's gonna have to work for everything he get in there. You know what I mean? Like he did much of the first fight. That hard. He's just going to tire him out, keep AJ moving, hitting him, then getting tired and come in for the kill, put a stamp on it. Like what Chisora did. You get what I'm saying, God body? Exactly. Impose your will, be physical with him, make it a little rough in there. You know what I mean? Ugly if you have to, but you can ill afford to allow that man. You got to make him feel you in there. You get what I'm saying? He don't feel you in there. He gonna just box you all night long, and it's not gonna be tough for him. And he can keep his pace up for the entire 12 rounds, and you should already know that. So you understood that you going in there trying to fight his fight, so to speak. Do what you do best, and I believe that's to fight him. To go in there and be physically imposing on this man. Make us feel like he don't belong in there with you, or he should have stayed at cruiserweight. You get what I'm saying? Hit him with something that's going to make him second guess being in there with you. You didn't really do that in the first fight. And then, like my bro T said, when you did hit him with a good shot, all he did was take a little walk, reset, and get right back to it. You got to stay on it. You can't be content with landing one good shot here or there. You can punch, but you obviously ain't punching hard enough or that hard to just be like, but to knock Usyk out with any and everything you throw, you're gonna have to work. So don't be satisfied. And that was his problem too in the first fight. And I never speak on that. He was too satisfied and content landing a shot here or there and being competitive. You got to come to win, not compete. You got to come to win. That competing shit got you beat last time. You was going in there trying to box with a boxer, trying to outdo this dude at what he do best. You fell right into the trap. Instead of doing what you do, you try to do what he do and do it better than him. That was foolish from the get-go. I don't know who allowed that. That was foolish. But exactly, Godbody, exactly. Just like what Chisora did with him. Be rough with him. Knock him off his, knock him off his rhythm. Stop letting him set up. You know what I mean? Don't let him sit back there and feint you like that. You get what I'm saying? You got to work. Josh was trying to take Ortiz Jr.'s offer and went there to learn. Face your fears, AJ. Call Ortiz the grandpa, the only one who can save you. Hey, man. And I always say this, too. Now, I ain't saying, he say take the journey. Yeah, to go there and learn. Yeah. I don't see why not. And again, maybe you don't want to go to an Ortiz because you feel like he's maybe, I don't even want to say future opponent because I don't think he'd get in there with him, but it doesn't make you less of a man to seek help outside of yourself to get better. That makes you a smarter fighter, a better fighter, especially if you go get the right help. And now I believe him going to get, Robert Garcia was an attempt to do exactly that. But at the same time, again, it's the circumstances surrounding and the time frame. I know they might have had months, but again, it's still going to be one training camp. So he said, keep up the good work. I said, thanks. Appreciate it. I will. I'm trying. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button for me while y'all in here. But yeah, man, Joshua needs to understand why he lost. And I truly think that's the only way he could avoid a repeat of what happened the last time. You get what I'm saying? He got to know himself. And like I was saying last night, one of his problems, to me, it seems like he doesn't really know his identity in the ring anymore since losing to Ruiz in the first fight. And I said it, like, he not only did he get stopped, he was dropped multiple times in that fight. Like, the fight just got beat out of him, and it looked bad. But nonetheless, he did respond like a champion. I think he slimmed down in weight. He dropped some of that muscle. He came in there in the second Ruiz fight, and, he made some adjustments. He boxed, he moved, he stuck to a game plan. But even though he won, I just wasn't sold on the new AJ, should I say, that we were seeing. You get what I'm saying? I felt like he's far too big, and that's just not his style, being a mover and moving that much. And the only reason he was able to be successful is because he had a very limited target in there. You had a guy that was bigger than he was in the first fight. He literally ate himself out of an opportunity to retain his belts. He vacationed way too long. He came in there way bigger than he was supposed to be. And he was just like a stationary target with fast hands, but very limited because he was unable to land any of those big shots because Joshua chose to not standing there and bang. He chose to get his and get out. And you can't even point to another Joshua fight where he chose that approach. And like I said, that only works for a guy like Ruiz that's limited like that and that big. You know what I mean? That wouldn't work with a Luis Ortiz. You trying to move and box here, you will end up getting yourself knocked out. And the same could be said, about Usyk. That approach, that strategy, trying to come in there and just outbox this guy, it's not gonna work for you, bro. You're gonna get yourself hurt. Carrying all that muscle tires you out, but he was able to do it before. Younger, can't do it now. Why? Yeah, getting older, and again, stop hitting them weights, man. He looked like he go in the gym, eat the weights, and go home. Like, bro, this boxing, man, this ain't weightlifting, this ain't bodybuilding. I know you heard it several times. You got too many muscles, bro. Slim down. Cut that muscle down and work hard. Get your conditioning together. You fired your coach. On reality, I don't think you would have won regardless of what coach you had. Now, again, it's going to be the same thing tomorrow night. Like, if he can't physically impose his will on Usyk and land something early, that's going to make Usyk second guess or go to maybe a plan B or C early or something like that, he going to be in trouble. He going to be at risk of losing this fight again. And like we were saying last night, I really don't know where he goes from here, because that loss could do one or two things. That can kill his confidence some more. It can make him shake, even more shaky than he already is, which he can't afford. It can force him to retire, or it can force him to be desperate. Now he felt like he lost again, consecutive losses now, because I always say it's one thing to lose and kind of win, even if you lose and win. But when you start losing back-to-backs, this would be his first time losing back-to-back. So that back-to-back loss going to hit a lot different than the first one. You know what I'm saying? And where he goes from here, I don't know. Like I said, he either could become hungry, he remain hungry, or he maybe he retire, his confidence be shot, or he become desperate and start taking fights that might not make sense for him in terms of level. Like he getting there with the wrong kind of dog if he go in here and lose to Usyk again, right? And he jump right back in there with a top level fighter. He could find himself in a situation where he could be fighting for his career. Now, I don't think he's just there yet, but I think a back-to-back loss would definitely put him there. It'll put him on the brink. He'll come close. He's going to come damn close to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have to ask himself some questions. If he looks bad, retire. You think he's going to retire if he look bad? You said it, the answer. He got the fight. Facts, man. Facts, man. You feel me, bro? And that's just what it is. It's not rocket science. Don't make it too hard. Don't make the fight harder than it already is. You already in there with arguably the most skilled heavyweight in boxing right now. You get what I'm saying? Experience and all that. Olympic pedigree, like you name it, Usyk is that. Get what I'm saying? Ashley's Corner, salute, Queen. Appreciate you for stopping through. So it's like, you just got to know where you limited at, and you gotta come in there with the right mentality and physical approach. I don't see him winning no boxing match. The only way I see him winning is if it's by knockout. Don't see him winning on points unless he able to shake Usyk up early and get multiple knockdowns or something crazy like that. Other than that, the only way I see him winning is a knockout, and it got to be between 4 to 6 rounds. Like after that, I think his chances of getting a knockout start to dwindle, because his gas tank already don't be on full, and by the time he get to 6-7, he gonna slow up tremendously, man. You're gonna see it. Cuz, what's good with it? How you feeling? Appreciate you for sliding through. He usually show up in rematches though. Yeah, he got the one rematch under his belt to kind of back that. But you know what the big difference is in this rematch? Not only just the level of opponent, the level of discipline in opponents. It's one could argue if Ruiz would have came back in that same shape that he just was in, possibly better if he was smart, if he truly was working, then he arguably could have won that one. But because he ate himself out of a chance to even win, it was like, you know what I'm saying? But the difference is now with Usyk is he's seen you for 12 rounds, and he has a chance to get even better, I think, to improve. And I think, it's not impossible for Joshua to improve, but I just don't, the chances of him getting that outboxing, like on a 12 rounds, like I just don't see him doing it. AJ is a bodybuilder, not a boxer, and that's his problem. Bon Quickly was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Ruiz was out of shape. Yeah, during that rematch, Alexander is coming for the kill. Telling you, man, that guy, man, ate itself out of that rematch, and I just don't trust Andy Ruiz. He lack discipline, and he might be small and in shape now, but he better hope he ain't get too small, because I'm still leaning towards Ortiz beating him. Just wanted to tune in. Hey man, we talk sports. Appreciate anytime you tune in, bro. Go get you a good workout in. Appreciate you for being here. Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't. We're gonna keep rolling for a minute. Bodybuilder, boxer, hybrid facts, and he need to understand that this boxing, like, muscles don't win them fights, bro. And he should know, if it's anybody that should know that, AJ should know that your muscles are not gonna win you the fight. The only thing they're gonna do is cause you to gas extremely early, and you're gonna be a sitting duck for USYK. You know what I mean? If he gas in this fight, he in trouble. And I don't know if y'all noticed, it's something else I ain't speak on. I forgot to mention. I feel like in that first fight too, I don't know if y'all was paying attention, he was trying to pace himself too. He was trying to pace himself and still end up getting tired. You get what I'm saying? He was trying to pace himself and still end up getting tired. He was trying to conserve that gas tank. So it's like, that approach kind of tells me you gotta kind of know that it's a, you get tired in fights, you gas. So because that was your approach, you didn't fight at no accelerated pace, you didn't push the pace, you allowed USYK to fight at the pace that he wanted to fight at. You get what I'm saying? Now you had your moments in there too, and you won you some rounds. You definitely did that, but again, that just wasn't enough, and that approach is wrong. And if your mental is off, then your game plan is going to be off. Your physical, I don't care what kind of shape you in, if you ain't mentally ready to go in there and perform, it ain't going to matter. It's going to all be for nothing. You need more oxygen to support those muscles and water. Yeah, bodybuilding is a curse, especially in boxing it is. You get what I'm saying? Because what do bodybuilders do that strength and conditioning? Standing there in place, flexing or lifting shit in place. Like, they're not doing cardio and shit like that out the, you know what I mean? They're not going crazy with no cardio. They just getting big, building muscle. Tell them to call Canelo. Canelo knows how to get more air into your body. Facts, Jose. Ruiz is going to get demolished and walk through. I hope so, Ghost. Y'all smash that like button for your bro while y'all roll on in. We got 23 people in the building. Everybody that's saying, I need y'all to smash that like button while we keep rolling. Yeah, man, I'm leaning towards Ortiz. I feel like he's a more disciplined fighter, even though he's older. He's been avoided. He showed me that time and time again. Like, he's more reliable than Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? Arlen Lopez was Drew Canelo, who he ain't getting in there with nobody that's could possibly hurt him. He ain't trying to do that. Fight Talk Media was good, family. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? I don't know if you subbed already, but if not, hit that button. Come join the family. If you are ready, welcome to the family. Appreciate you stopping through, bro. Not many know the more muscle mass you have, the more oxygen those muscles require, therefore causing the body to fatigue quicker. X, never seen a buff marathon runner. Fact example, he's all facts, bro. All facts. It's all facts. Ortiz, respect your elders. Facts. Ruiz, no. And then Ortiz gonna be like, okay, I'm about to show you. Ortiz gonna get in there and show him. Old man Ortiz gonna get in there and show that man what's up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna show him what's up. You're gonna definitely show him what's up. Like, Father Time, Ortiz is better than Prime Ruiz. I'm telling you, yo. Ortiz, to me, Ruiz is gonna have to, like, close the gap, close the distance, get inside and work. And I know he got fast hands, and he let his hands go and all that. But you gotta remember, well, I know y'all gotta keep in mind, Ortiz is a Cuban southpaw. And I believe he has the intelligence and the ring IQ to be able to punch in between punches if that's how he need to create an opportunity for himself. So Ruiz, even when he does let his hands go, I don't think that's going to be met without any resistance. He's going to be met with some resistance. He's not going to just get in there and do what he wants. So I think a lot of people for the people that are banking on Ruiz to win, or picking him to win, I think that's simply because of the age. Because I ain't hearing nobody say, like, they feel like Ruiz is a better fighter. I just keep hearing them say Ortiz is old and how he looked against Charles Martin. So they picking Ruiz off that. But I could say, look how he looked against Joshua in the rematch. Look how he looked against Chris Arreola. He didn't look too hot, and he ain't get no knockout. He ain't look too hot against Chris Arreola, and he got dropped. That fight was way too competitive, in my opinion. And who would win a fight right now? Chris Arreola or Luis Ortiz? You get what I'm saying? And I don't usually do triangle theories, but just think about that for a second. Who's a better fighter right now, Ortiz or Chris Arreola? And look how competitive that Arreola fight was. And then people, you said, what about Banish, Shaolin Monk versus Hargovich? You talking about that big bang guy? Hargovich might chip that big dude's aim. I'm telling you. He might chip him. Ortiz is the second hardest puncher at heavyweight per sparring partners who sparred Deontay Joshua and both the Klitschko's. Yeah, man. His power is real, too. Power real. Zhang mess around and get schooled, yo. Unless he knocked dude out. And that's another one. He another one. I don't see him outboxing Hargovich. I could see him stopping him if he win. They're saying about stoppage, but not on the cards. I don't see him being a better skilled boxer and no stretch at imagination. Like, I think Zhang might get that. Ain't he undefeated too? He might have a draw or something like that. That big bang guy. Like, around knock each other down. Hey, it's a possibility, bro. It's definitely possible. Harvey's name to redeem his honor. Yeah. Oh yeah. Old bootleg. Zhang is a 2-round fighter. Eddie got put out of retirement because the zone wants Philippe Hargovich. Dude is 44. Zhang 44. Damn, he that old, bro? Yeah, he might. That's probably why they feeding him to Hargovich right now. They trying to get him up out the way. Get him on up out the way then. You know what I'm saying? Hargovich is trash. So Zhang, prime Zhang, will have destroyed Hargovich. But at 40 with alcohol issues, he's getting walked through. Oh, Zhang struggle with alcohol issues? Damn. I'm definitely not picking you to win. You old doing that. You 40 plus doing that. Nah, I ain't picking you. I don't see the hype about this fighter. I think Hargovich is an overrated fighter. I guess it's just a different look for some people. You get what I'm saying? Breath of fresh air. You know, they always looking for the next guy to try to force feed down our throats as the next best heavyweight or something like that. But I think he's skilled enough to be able to beat this Zhang guy. Dude is just big and imposing, and he understands that. It seems like he must know where he's limited because he's coming to try to get you out of there. He coming to, you know what I'm saying? He coming to hurt you and inflict damage, that big dude. He ain't coming to try to box and be cute. So he's limited, but he's strong. That's why they kicked him out of the Shaolin Temple. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, he might have some issues. Boxing ain't the sport you want to be half-assing in. You don't want to have no type of issues like that outside the ring. Then you get in there with somebody that's trying to knock your head off too. I ain't never know he was in the Shaolin Temple, bro. Unless you just, you know, joking. No, he a big older dude, and now that y'all said 44, that shit, I don't know. I'm not picking him to beat Hargovich. Hell no. I can't do it. I ain't confident enough in him to do that. He better hope he don't get knocked out trying to knock him out. I'll tell you that, because he's a big, slow guy, too. He big and slow. But ultimately, for me, man, my prediction for this Usyk-Joshua rematch stays as it was last night. I got Usyk winning a UD, possibly a stoppage if he hurt Joshua early. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to stick towards a decision. Usyk on points. And Joshua is going to be in a world of trouble if he lose again, because he ain't going to know where to go. It's now with Ronnie Shields. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't like Hargovich, Ghost? I don't know too much about him. I think I seen him fight once. And I ain't, you know, he got some skill, but everybody ain't for me. He's just one of them that, you know, I'll watch him. He can fight, you know, but I ain't big on him at all. AB would be an interesting fight. Yeah, my boy AB is, I hope he do make his way back to the ring, man, sooner than later. Hopefully. Eddie Hearn will never promote AB because AB's Eddie Hearn diss track. Yeah, they can't handle AB. They can't handle that type of personality. That ain't for no Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn won't know what the first thing what to do with AB. As soon as AB feel like he slided or you ain't rocking with him, he going nuts on you. Eddie Hearn don't want none of that. Yeah, he need to stay right where he at. Hopefully, I'm optimistic that he gonna get his mind right. And then once he get his mind right, then physically he can get right. And then he can think about making a return to the ring. I'm going to always support AB. Hopefully he get through whatever it is he going through. Because I wouldn't mind seeing him back in the ring one more time. If Harvard's lose also, that dude fake as fuck. Yeah, I keep hearing people question like this dude is a fake. It's not the first time I heard that, bro. I don't know much about him, but I know that's about the second or third time I heard that. Somebody questioning this dude like character almost. I'm big on that, so maybe he I don't know, maybe I know something. I don't know too much about him. Yeah, but again, Bond, they always trying to they always trying to force the next best heavyweight. They always trying to find one. They don't care if it's premature, they gonna do it. They gonna force it. If they think people gonna listen to them or believe it, they push it. They gonna push the bull. It's for us real boxing fans and supporters like us to really call a spade a spade. We're not saying the dude can't fight, but stop overhyping him. Like let him fight a quality name first. Let him fight somebody that we know. You know what I mean? That could give him some real work. Now, who knows? I mean, we're gonna see what this older guy could do. But at 44, man, I'm not really, expecting a whole lot from this dude. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what he's gonna be able to do with Zane. I mean, I don't know what I don't know what he's gonna do with this big dude or how he gonna approach it. But some fighters build muscle for the prosthetics, but they don't do strength and conditioning. Also facts, and we all know heavy. That's a fool's game. That's a dangerous game to play in boxing. You just want to bulk up and you don't want to go because it's like I haven't seen anybody that I could think of put on a bunch of muscle, and that muscle is the reason they hit so hard. You get what I'm saying? I think it's more of a look than anything. I think Joshua could hit just as hard as he hit when he's slimmer without the muscle. Like I just don't see the muscle being the reason he punched so much harder. So it's like all for nothing. It's a look, and it's not scaring nobody because these dudes fight for a living. They're gonna beat your big muscular ass just like it's like they've been doing. They on to you. Oh, Deontay name. Oh, okay. Yeah. Them sparring stories gonna get somebody hurt. Or they leak sparring. That's cool because if they actually fought, he'd be the one leaking Ghost, and we all know that. Wilder have his ass leaking if they really fought. Facts. Too much muscle ain't never. You know who was the exception to the rule to me when it came to being super muscular but had a gas tank? This is only one person I could think of off the top of my head. Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley was the most muscular dude to me when he fought, but he still had a gas tank. Sparring on YouTube and the manager on the low mentions. A lot of dude hype come from that sparring, so I hope they go to sleep. I'm gonna look for it. I ain't see it, Ghost. I ain't know they did that. Punch if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Power is gifted from God. Facts. Just ask Deontay Wilder, man. Natural Alabama country boy power. It was George Foreman's downfall. Ali took advantage of Foreman's muscles and won. True. Quick on that Devin versus Tank. What's your stand on that fight, man? Damn. My stance on that fight is I hope the next time these two dudes equally both speak each other's name, it's at a time where the fight can actually be made so that we don't get stuck as supporters of the sport arguing about who ducked each other and who ain't really want to fight. You get what I'm saying? And much respect to Devin Haney. for what he did, going to Australia, beating that boy, standing tall on his word, sacrificing, making sacrifice for something he really wanted. He made a fight happen. Because of it, I got much respect for him. My question is going to be when he get in there with Tank, if he can't make Tank respect him, he can't win no fight from the outside all night, 12 rounds. He can't win with no jab. And I honestly got Tank knocking him out in a competitive fight. Timothy's pillow fist, that's why. Yeah, that's possible. Holyfield. Oh, facts. And you know what? D3, he had a little bit of a gas tank issue, but not because lack of strength and conditioning. He had some type of heart condition that caused him to get tired in fights. And whereas if he never had that situation, he probably would have won a few more. Some of those fights he lost, he probably would have won. Do I think it'll happen? Yeah, but not no time soon. Not no time soon. It's gonna be a lot of posturing when it comes to those two dudes. It's gonna be a lot of ego involved. It's gonna take some doing to make that fight, man. People gonna really have to be realistic. People like us gonna have to really demand it and call for it. And at the end of the day, man, if they're gonna be in and around the same weight class, I don't see why they shouldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? As Bradley look like the boot camp sergeant. Facts. I got it, Ghost. Appreciate you. Bradley has no power, so his muscles don't count to me. Well, but you know what I'm saying. Like, what I was saying was not that he hit hard, but he had a pretty good gas tank to be so muscular. I think his shoulders, where you throw the punch, has a lot to do with power. And you know what I think, Ash? I think you're right. That's what I think. I think you're right. I think, and what I'm saying, basically, what I'm saying all that to say this, I feel like muscles are one of the least reasons. I ain't saying it don't count at all, but I think that's one of the least reasons a person punch hard. Because I done seen some slim dudes lay people, sleep people. So it's technique and all of that shit before it is muscles. You get what I'm saying? You actually obviously got to have some type of strength, obviously, but I think muscles are more of a non-factor when it comes to punching, because you done seen the weirdest physiques and the slimmest people get knockouts. Holyfield was on the sauce, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Ortiz has a chance to beat Ruiz because he also reserved himself in boxing. Ortiz has only 2 tough fights in his entire career. Ortiz has taken a lot of damage. Yeah, he hasn't taken a lot of damage in boxing. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. I got him beating Ruiz, bro. I'm picking him to beat Ruiz. He's a better fighter than me. More disciplined, like you say. He ain't taking a whole lot of damage. He is preserved. He's well preserved. He's older. But the 2 toughest fights we all know was Wilder. And, he had some unfortunate moments in that Charles Martin fight. But I expect him to be a better version of himself for this fight, because I think Andy Ruiz is more of a threat than Charles Martin. Or could be just as much of a threat as Charles Martin. So we're going to see. But I'm going with a King Kong on this one. We're going to do acting like he ain't just get whooped on by Sandor Martin. Yeah, so he gonna go race them cars, God body. He gonna go race them cars, bro. Butterbean is the original Majin Buu. Fat Boo. Butterbean was fun to watch. Yes, yeah, Butterbean. My sister used to like watching old highlights of him because she's so damn silly. She's like watching Butterbean with muscle and no stamina issue. Hagler. Hagler. Another one, well conditioned. Them dudes worked extremely hard back in the day. Y'all do your boy a favor, smash that like button for me. If y'all have it, we're going to keep rolling for a minute. But yeah, a bunch of muscle with no stamina is a recipe to get knocked out, or for a recipe for disaster. Well, he took a lot of damage over his career. Amateur, where he took it at, because amateurs, he was in the era with some of the greatest amateurs who never went pro. Multi-time Olympic medals. Yeah, you can say that. I guess in the pros. So I would say like he's more preserved than what people would give him credit for, Ghost. Because again, like for the people that I've been hearing, and I'm not saying nobody can't give an educated breakdown as to why, Ruiz can win, but I'm not hearing many. I'm just hearing, Ortiz is old and Ruiz gonna beat him. I ain't really hearing no breakdowns on it. Mayweather copy the goatee ball look from Marvin Hagler. Go from one goat to the next, huh? Wilder's a good example. Wilder might generate his power from his back. Wilder is a very muscle wide back. Yeah. I had the sports science in here, heavy bag. I did. I just don't want to copyright. I had the sports science where it break down Wilder's punch. OTB, my bro, what's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. Good show you had too a minute ago. You was cooking, doing your thing. I don't know if you seen me in there, but I popped in for a minute. Listen to you cook, and I think me and you got a similar views when it come to AB and that AB slander. We don't be beat. I think me, you, and T will be beat for the AB slander at all. None of it. But yeah, man, Wilder's a specimen for sure. Freak of nature, God-given power. I think that's one of a kind. That's you're not gonna see. You're not gonna see too many people in boxing that do what he did the way he did it. Yeah, man, I appreciate that good content as always. Like I said, man, you somebody I could learn from, and it's always good to have some brothers where you could learn from. That's gonna cook up and be dope. We're gonna keep on rocking out. But yeah, man, another part of this live, man, like I said, I got USYK winning his rematch. They got some decent cards. I mean, he got some decent fights. I believe on that undercard. I think I seen Andrew Tabiti making a comeback. Bottle Jack on that undercard. They had a couple people up there. Some decent fights. Should be some decent fights. You know what I'm saying? Bottle Jack always come to fight. Tabiti, I think he fighting a dude that used to kickbox or something, Tyrone Sprong or something like that. He probably gonna knock him out or something, or beat him one, because I don't know much about dude. Like I said, I think he's a kickboxer or something. And they bogus. That's that bad fighting kickboxer, bro. Usyk wins. Can they make AJ versus Wilder? I mean, you know what? That's why when I say like a loss for me, I think that would either completely seal the deal on AJ ever fighting Wilder, or that could make him actually explore the possibility of fighting him, because that's one fight right there, bro, that I feel like even if AJ loses, that fight is still big if he so chooses, if he got the balls and the heart to really get in there with Wilder. I think that fight still will do numbers. I think it'll still be big. Like, that's why I say AJ is in a blessed situation. Like, not too many people, like, and I don't want to put the cart before the horse and say he's gonna lose without a doubt, but I just got him losing. And I'm already looking like what he gonna go from here. And I'm just speculating, like, because if he win, I don't know if it's gonna be a trilogy type deal. Do you really think he gonna revisit that a third time? I'm not too sure he gonna do that. So it's like, where do he go from here? You get what I'm saying? If he do win, because I am just due. I could explore. I usually explore the other side of it too. AJ was to win, get his belts back. I'm not too sure he'd be too willing to do a trilogy with that dude. He'd probably take his belts and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a third fight. It'd be very dangerous for him. Like I said, this one gonna be dangerous for him. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting for sure, because I feel like Usyk could fight whoever, and that's the good thing about him. So I'm always going to be in favor of the guy that I feel like won't duck no smoke winning the fight, and especially when it comes to belts and some unification type shit, especially multiple belts on the line. You want that to go to a guy that is not going to duck smoke when that smoke come knocking at his door. Yeah, I favor Wilder winning too, for sure. He's just lucky. Even if he loses, he can make another big fight. That's why I was just saying, bro, he blessed. He in a blessed situation, so hopefully he really take advantage of it. Now, he said no more losing, so I expect him tomorrow night to be more assertive. Like, and I expect to see him press a little bit, but he's going to have to be smart, because, like I said, whatever he come with is not going to be met without no resistance. Usyk is going to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Fate, what's good, my bro? Appreciate you sliding through. Said Usyk looking bigger. Yeah, I hear people saying that. I read a quote from his trainer, I believe it was. He said he brushed it off, like all that talk about him being bigger and stuff like that. He said he's still gonna come in around the same 220-ish that he normally come in. Said he's not gonna come in no bigger. Usyk got a prison body for real, right? You see how he was dressed wearing. I forgot what type of. He was dressed almost like a matador. What was that? Like, you know, they used to dress like that back in the days. Almost dressed like a matador. Like the mind games. Like he had to be dressed like that for a reason. That dude, that's like a strange guy, man. Usyk. Usyk is a strange character, man. You cannot get a read on that dude, man. I'm telling you, don't even try. I ain't waste your time. He's Usyk representing B Block. T say look like a genie. Yeah, facts. For real, man, with that little ass baby streak of hair, like, you know what I mean, glued to his head, yo. He was a genie. Usyk has one eye bigger than the other on some Uncle Ruckus shit. Yeah, Usyk's a strange guy, man. He crazy. He's the only man that has goofy ass hair. I let it slide. Yeah, and win, right, Fate? Because usually, you know me, I be killing people for their hair, man. Ken Bertle was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. I don't know if you part of the family, but if not, hit that sub button, hit that like button, come join the family. You're already part of the family. Welcome to the family. You know what I mean? Tune in. You know, stay tuned. Fight is not going past 3 rounds. AJ will take a gamble and go guns blazing on Usyk. Within those 3 rounds, Usyk will hit the canvas, get up, get sent back, and never recover. Prove them wrong, AJ. Okay. That's an interesting theory. I ain't heard nobody say that yet. That's interesting. We're going to see, Ken. Be sure to stay tapped in. If you know, come join the family. Turn your notifications on. If you right, I'm gonna be right here. So you come back and I'll give you full credit for that. Cause that's the first person I heard say that. I think Papachenko is an underrated trainer. My thing is, who else do he train? Do he train anybody other than Loma? XT, and he kept doing some shit with his eyes, and he's trying to dupe AJ. Yeah, man. You're telling you, yo, Anatoly Lomachenko is actually a really good trainer. Yeah. Who else do he train? He still is a good trainer. Like Steve doing some shit. I'm telling you, yo, he on AJ. He trying to get in his head mentally, yo. That's why you felt like some people felt like AJ left off too fast, and I don't be making too much out of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't be making too much out of that. AJ just trying to reserve all his energy and effort into winning, which is actually a good thing because he already said enough suspect, questionable stuff, so he damn sure don't need to add nothing extra. Papachenko mainly Loma and maybe Usyk sometimes, but he don't really have fighters. He still would be a hell of a trainer, a solid trainer for sure. But I would love to see him work with other fighters to see, like, you know, what exactly would his style look like implemented on another fighter. Like we see Lomachenko, and Lomachenko is a hell of a fighter, no doubt. But I would love to see what his style would look like on another fighter. Like, for example, we see the Derrick James schooling on Jermell Charlo. You get what I'm saying? We see it. We see the difference. Like, we seen the change. Like, and it's good for them. They have multiple fights now, but we seen the change that, you know what I mean? We know what the Derrick James style look like. Get what I'm saying? I would like to see what Lomachenko Pops could do with another fighter. And y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't already, man. We're gonna keep rolling for a bit longer. But yeah, I would like to see I'd like to see him train somebody else just to see what it'll look like. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a language barrier? It could be. It could be, bro. Pay-per-view will never be as big as it was in the 90s. A fighter can be hated, but at the end of the day, all it may increase the fighter's stock. Piracy is way too high. The only way is making fights we want. And you know what, bro? You probably be right, yo. You're probably right. But again, like you saying, I think a part of that problem or a part of the solution to that problem would be to give us the fights we want. You get what I'm saying? And good for them if they feel like shit don't be as big. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe they'll understand that a way to kind of solve that solution. You'll never be able to fully fix that problem, but I think you can get your bang for your buck if you giving us the right fights. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully Zane whoops Hargovich. I mean, he's big. If he do, he gonna probably have to starch him, knock him out or something. Usyk win by decision. Yeah, I got Usyk by decision too. Think Teal Duck and Barboza? Absolutely. Absolutely, Brody. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's one of my things right there, Teofimo. And while I think that on top of the, obviously the unwillingness to fight him, I'm gonna play this clip where Barboza was talking to T.O. Pops. And first of all, he talking to your father about you, and he talking crazy. How that don't make you want to fight him, and you gonna try to get out of fighting him by calling him a bum and saying, yo, don't set me up with this bum. You got bigger fish to fry and you want to fight for a title. There's no title available for you to fight on that scheduled date at December 10th at Madison Square Garden, unless I'm tripping. What title could he fight for on that date? Or am I tripping? What title? So him saying that is almost like a way to try to duck him, and then you're already trying to call him a bum. Come on, man. That man 27-0. He's better than Pedro Campa, so miss me with that. Yes, he's ducking. Hell yeah, he ducking. Bam would be perfect with Papachenko, but good with Robert. Yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. That's the solution. Every fight has to be a Super Bowl or Road Tour. You get what I'm saying? OTB, and it ain't like we don't have the talent to give us that. You know what I mean? Stop selling the people short. Stop asking us to dig in our pockets in these trying times. People don't got it. Stop asking people to pay for these fights that are bullshit. And now I'm not for stealing, but I'm not knocking nobody either. Stop asking people to pay for this nonsense, man. You don't get to put on any show you want and still reap the benefits in that way. You don't get to control what we spend our money on in that way. You know what I mean? If you want to control y'all boxing and y'all want to put on shit shows, then you get a shit result. And I ain't trying to hear nobody still. Stop giving people garbage. Because I've seen it even with all this, streaming and all that. When you give people a good fight, they support it. It's just that simple. It's that simple. Like I said, I don't think they will fully always completely fix the problem, but they can fix it to some degree nonetheless, man. Barboza is a savage. Hey, savage, yeah, man. He running from Barboza facts, bro. Barboza's style entertaining, but he has a pattern. Yeah, he does. He does. Fake God body on the sun. Papachenko and Bam could be good. Yeah, that sounds like something. In your opinion, if the fight went to the championship rounds, do you think Joshua would be willing to be left unconscious on the floor for glory? This is what separates true champions. And you know what, Ken? That's a good question, bro. My thing would be, I don't know. I would have to see it, because my answer, just going off of what I've seen thus far, I would say no. I don't think he's going to be willing to. But if he's proving me wrong and he really feel like, yo, I'm leaving everything in the ring, like, that's win, lose, or draw. If I see that that's what his effort is, I'm going to respect it anyway. But I think that's the type of mentality he's going to have to win this fight, though. I'm glad you said that's a good question. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think that's exactly the mentality he going to need if he want to win this fight. He going to have to be, you know what I mean? He going to have to be willing to get knocked out. You're going to have to be willing to take risks, take chances. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, you're going to put yourself at a disadvantage. You can't afford to let this fight just play out like a chess match. You are not the better chess player, in my honest opinion. So he got to go in there and fight that dude, man. You can't sit back and let Usyk be cute, dance, get into his rhythm, feint you, pick his shots. You have to make him hurt. You got to hurt him. You got to make him go to a plan B or C early. You got to impose your will. You got to make that ring small. Like I said, you can't let that man be dancing. You got to break his rhythm. Easier said than done, but that's the only way I see him winning. Making the ring small, posing your will, landing big shots early and often, and really taking the fight to him. If you don't do it, you're in trouble. And we have to support the fighters better after they lose. Facts, OTB. And that's why I said one thing I'm an advocate for, man, it's like a slogan for mine. I support the fighter, win, lose, or draw. I done wrote that on so many people, like, you know what I'm saying, in comment sections, like, because I really be different, especially when you're behaving like a fighter. I have no problem watching you again. The fact that you lose is not going to determine if I watch you again, especially if you fought, you know what I mean? You went in there and really fought and you just lost to the better man and you really challenged yourself. That's what you want in boxing. So it's like, then losses is going to come with challenging yourself accordingly. And that's just what it is. Usyk wins by knockout against AJ. That's going to be bad for AJ, bro. A knockout loss could be bad. Kyle, what's good with it? TBS. Salute to the boxing section, man. Salute to the box. Appreciate you stopping through, my bro. AJ fights are now. If he's losing, he getting dominated. If he winning, he dominating. But with that Usyk finna outpoint him, in my opinion. Yeah. And then Usyk, like I said, he better come with the not Usyk, but they both still, because Usyk, it ain't like I said, it ain't like he blew Joshua out. You get what I'm saying? Joshua was very competitive, but you get what I'm saying? We know he didn't do enough. We clearly see who won that fight. And I don't think that was the best version of Usyk. And given that he's seen you for 12 rounds, I think it's reasonable to believe that he could perform even better against you. Now, I'm not saying the same thing can be said the other way around, but again, this fight, the biggest factor for me and going into this fight is not Joshua muscles, it's not his gas tank or lack thereof, it's not his trainer and Robert Garcia, it's not the dude Rob McCracken. The biggest factor for me is AJ's mental. Do he truly understand why he lost? Do he really? If he don't, then it's a good chance he's gonna repeat the mistakes and he probably lose again, and it could be worse. It could be. You get what I'm saying? And I think again, for him to act, his mental is the biggest factor for me. I even think he can get over the fact that his gas tank ain't a full one when he get into the ring. You get what I'm saying? I think he can even overcome that limitation. But like I was saying earlier, I think part of overcoming any limitation or being able to navigate a fight being limited in an area is understanding where you are limited. You get what I'm saying? Just being real with yourself and saying, like, you know what? He kind of said it in so many words. He said, like, you went 12 rounds, but you wasn't prepared to go to 12 rounds. Well, why wasn't you prepared? You didn't have a gas tank. You had the gas tank to make it a 12-round duration, but you didn't have a gas tank to compete for 12 rounds. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, you was able to make it through 12 rounds, but you wasn't able to compete at a high enough level for enough of those rounds to win you that fight, if that's fair. If we just being fair. And that's just what it is with him. Shout out to Method, a.k.a. Mr. Baltimore. Yes, sir. You know it. Usyk knows his weakness and strengths. And that's what I'm saying, Fate. And that because of that makes Usyk a great fighter. It's nothing that I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it because sometimes I don't hear people speak on it. Maybe they don't say it the way I say it. Like, understanding your limitations or weaknesses does not make you less of a fighter. It just makes you a better one. You get what I'm saying? Because then you get what I'm saying. You try to limit where you're weak, and you try to expose where that you got to know your, just as well as you got to know your limitations. You need to know your strengths and limitations of your opponent. And now, like I said, I'm just not 100% sure that Joshua knows those things, and I'm not fully confident based on the things that he said that he understands why he lost. You get what I'm saying? And again, he allowed his Andy Ruiz loss to change his identity in the ring, and because of that, he's been searching for himself since then. You can just watch it in the fights. You was imposing your will, and you was a crusher for the bulk of your career. You come in there to hurt people. You're not coming in there to outbox. The minute you change your approach to, I'm gonna come in here and all of a sudden start trying to outbox everybody, is the minute you put yourself at a disadvantage, especially given you in there with a guy that's just at a higher level than you when it comes to boxing. It's just what it is. Andy Ruiz, you was able to get away with that. That guy ate himself out of rematch. He was too big. He don't got the fastest of feet anyway. You was able to get yours and get up out of there. That's Andy Ruiz. That's not going to work with Usyk. If the fight is a chess match, you will lose. You have to fight that man. Simple and plain. It's easier said than done, but that's the way you got to do it. You go in there talking about, I don't want to hurt him, because for y'all that don't know, that just came into the building, y'all smashed that like button too. That was one of the things that he said. He didn't want to hurt Usyk in his last fight. Could y'all believe a big imposing heavyweight 6'5" said he did not want to hurt the guy that's coming up from cruiserweight? Forget where he coming up from. He's a heavyweight in a sport that you can't play, where your sole purpose is to hurt the guy on the other side of you. And he said he did not want to do that. Instead, I want to go 12 rounds with him. But then he turns around and said he wasn't prepared to go to 12 rounds. So why would that make sense? If you knew you wasn't prepared 12 rounds, why would that even be something that you got as a part of your strategy? You're putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I keep saying that. Like, his mentality is going to be his downfall in his career. It's not going to be his muscles. It's not going to be his lack of gas tank. I'm telling you, it's not going to be his lack of boxing skill. It's going to be his mentality. Y'all better believe it's going to be his mentality. And as a man, I hate to question another man's heart, but it's shit that when it comes to heart and the moments get rough, I don't see him digging super deep and pulling something out. If he start getting his chin checked the wrong way, I don't think he gonna respond well. I think them old demons gonna start creeping back into his head. He gonna find himself possibly getting stopped. Fury has been heavily pushing on the AJ how to beat USYK. We know damn well that boy don't want to fight USYK. He wants Joshua to beat him and get that fight. Facts. I agree with that, bro. he facts. Try to beat him while not being confident he can do it himself. Facts. He don't want to deal with USYK. He keep calling him a cruiserweight and he'll do all this and that, but I don't think he in a rush to fight him either. AJ don't know how to use his reach. Wilder is smart using his reach. Facts. Fury, what's good with it? Appreciate you for stopping through. I don't know if you sub, but hit that sub button, smash that like button, man. Stick around for a little bit, man. I'm going to cook for a little while longer. You know what I'm saying? Come join the family. Robert hopefully gave a good strategy, yeah. And again, like that's I ain't saying the strategy. The strategy is going to be key, but his mental and him being able to actually implement and execute that game plan is key, yo. I can't say that enough. I really need to see where his head at from the opening bell. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight more aggressively, but he got to be smart while he doing it because it's going to be met with some resistance. You take more chances, naturally you open yourself up to get countered more to a guy that can pick you off all night, but you just got to be smart. When Usyk made mistakes in the first fight, you get what I'm saying? He like I said, he didn't just sweep through Joshua. So it's like this time around, and I'm just going based off what this man said. If you didn't want to hurt him last time and you was able to mark his face up pretty good, you had some success in there. So now it's safe to assume, right? Your mentality is going to be, yo, I got to hurt this dude to beat him, right? I think that's safe to say that. You know that mindset had to be crazy. So now I'm assuming that when you hit him this time, you're going to try to make him pay. So I assume that that's going to be your approach. And because of it, you might put yourself in a better position to win the fight. But like I said, you're going to have to be calculated and smart because it won't be met with no resistance. You got another guy on the other side of you that just got better feet. You know what I mean? Just a higher level. You know what I'm saying? He controlled distance and range better. He picked shots better. He got a better gas tank. He's a smarter fighter. It's just that's what he showed me in the first fight. He showed me that. He showed me he could limit you landing your big shots. And he really was never in a position where he was about to get knocked out. If anything, Joshua had to be saved, where they had to really take the clock off and end the round prematurely to save this dude. And he looked bad in there. He was getting beat on. AJ better be doing that road work. Facts, fade. If he ain't, he in trouble, bro. AJ's just talking. Usyk got boxed on first night. That's just him making an excuse. But again, Bond, part of that is, you know, if you're in denial, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't being real with yourself, then that means you don't really understand why you lost because you're not willing to be real and honest with yourself as a fighter, as a man. So you can very well get in there again and lose. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying, you know, just concede to Usyk being this all out way better boxer than you. But what I am saying is be real with yourself. I think that game plan was a shaky one to begin with. If you really thought you, your trainer, or anybody made you believe that beating this guy or the best way for you to beat this guy is to outbox him. Get the hell out of it. Knock him out. You got to get in there and hurt him. Did you see what Derek Chisora was doing? Did you watch that fight? Because I know y'all watched tape. So you telling me you didn't watch that tape? You didn't watch that film? I'm not saying you Derek Chisora, but I am saying you much bigger than that guy. And you could impose your will. Maybe you do it the way Anthony Joshua would impose his will, not the way Chisora would, but you have your own version of imposing your will and making that fight rough for him. But if you're going to allow him to sit back, catch a rhythm, stay in his rhythm, and his timing just get better and better as the rounds go on, you're going to lose. You have to hurt this dude. Make no mistake about it. If AJ wins, it's going to be by knockout. He's not outboxing Usyk. He's not outboxing this dude. That BC had, and I'm telling you, Andrew Ruiz took it out of him. He shook him. You're going to be live for the fight? Absolutely, Brody. I will be here. So, you know, like I said, come join the family. Turn your notifications on. I will be going live for that fight. And you know, I call it a spade to spade. I call it fair. You know what I mean? The fight like at 5. Yeah, it's gonna be early, so I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on. Now the fight is much later. You know, it come on early because it's in Saudi Arabia, so I forget the time. It's pretty early though, but I'm gonna be on point for a fight. It's nighttime for them, maybe. Shit, I think for us it's gonna be in the day. The fight's still going. Which fight? Which fight? So Fallout, salute, bro. Appreciate you for stopping through. I don't know if you joined the family already, but if not, hit that sub button. Come join the family. Turn them notifications on. Hit that like button, man. You know, come join the family. Easy money tomorrow. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it might be early on our end because it ain't gonna be at nighttime. I don't believe on our end because somebody did speak on that. We was just talking about that yesterday, and Devon was saying that. So I think the fight, you know, it ain't gonna come on late like a normal fight would in our area. Get the beer and commentate the fight. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. In my case, I'm gonna be rolled up. I'm gonna have me a few rolled up, you know. And we gonna get through them fights how we always get through our fight nights. We be having some decent fight nights, man. It's gonna get better. I said I'm only 8 months in, so I got a long way to go. Long ways to go. Plenty of fights to call and you know, plenty of good things to cook on, man. Plenty. Commentator for the Navarrete fight on Top Rank. You know what? I kind of want to because I'm hearing they're gonna revisit the Shakur Stevenson fight after this fight or something. So I think I might be tuning into that one just for that. Because I ain't like how somebody was arguing with me about Shakur ducking Navarrete. I'm like, man, some of y'all people, I question y'all as boxing fans. Like, how much do y'all follow the sport? You can't just say anything. Just because a fight didn't happen or somebody made a certain move and didn't fight a person when you thought it should have happened, that don't make nobody a duck. You get what I'm saying? But you definitely ain't gonna put the duck tag on Shakur because he ain't ducked nothing since he been in boxing but a damn punch. Oh the fight not today, bro. The fight is tomorrow. AJ USYK 2 tomorrow. It starts at 2 p.m. my time Eastern. Fuzzy Pants was good with it, family. Appreciate you sliding through. How you feeling? Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't, man. We gonna roll for a little bit longer. I got $4 grand on AJ. Okay, inside 3 rounds. I'm gonna be here tomorrow night and take it with my chest. Glory over the shame, baby. That's what it's about, regardless. Who's the AJ? Give it all you got. Hey, man, you definitely got to come join the family. I like your attitude, bro. I like your energy. That's how it is. It's the same way for me. Like if I make a prediction about something and I'm wrong, I don't go just jump on live and try to go into the next fight. I'm going to talk about how I was wrong. Like I said, somebody had asked me what was the last fight I was wrong about. The last big fight I was wrong about was Canelo and Bivol. I was picking Canelo I had my reasons, but regardless of whatever reason I had, I was wrong. So that's how I am too, bro. If I'm wrong, I get right back up here and say it. And I don't be caring. October definitely is gonna be lit, man. We're gonna got some good fights that's coming up. Shakur avoiding Navarrete, who said that. Yes. Somebody, you gotta see, bro. You know what? I'm gonna start screenshotting the comments and the arguments that I be having with these people and start using them as content. Y'all think I be playing? These people be going. I had somebody arguing with me going 100 miles an hour by Ryan Garcia. I had somebody told me I'll get knocked out over a Rolly post because I said Tank was gonna knock him out. We all know what happened. I really got to start screenshotting these people. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm one of the coolest people when it comes to creating content, but everybody just assume. I don't know what it is. Everybody got this like troll energy, or I gotta prove that I'm smarter than you because you talk boxing. So if I say Tank gonna knock Rolly out, you gotta get in my comment section and argue with me about how I get knocked out in real life because I think Tank gonna win. It's like you never seen nothing like it before. Ryan Garcia got some wild fans, even a Rolly fan. Rolly, somebody was in my comments. Yes, Rolly Romero arguing about how Tank wasn't gonna beat him. This and that. Told me I'll get knocked out. Somebody argued with me about Ryan Garcia. Somebody was just arguing with me, told me to go learn my boxing knowledge if I don't believe Shakur Stevenson ducked Navarrete. I'm like, man, you can't make this shit up, bro. I swear to God, you can't. You cannot make this stuff up, bro. Hey, kiss that 4K goodbye. G5, my brother. What's good with it, Brody? Appreciate you sliding through. How you feeling, Brody? I like AJ, but USYK got this again, but we'll see. Yeah, I think so too, bro. I think so too, Fuzzy. I think so. This was a tough fight to predict, though. Just do what's that? The AJ USYK fight to predict? You saying? Beaver resume was that one. Beaver resume was average. Yeah, I mean, well, shit. While I'm talking about it, Coach Joe, what's good with it, my Brody? Appreciate you for sliding through. TWT family, all in the building. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button for me, because I know y'all rocking with your boy, and we gonna keep rocking out. But yeah, speaking on the Beaver and Canelo, why I picked against Beaver, it was nothing against Beaver. I always knew the chance of him beating him was there. Like when I seen the outcome, I wasn't surprised at all. I just was kind of mad that I ain't stick with what I let the funny stuff with Canelo sway my decision, meaning like you can't win, me thinking like or feeling like you can't really beat Canelo in the cards. And then if you did see the outcome, you did see the cards look like they was a little closer than what the actual fight was. So that's, you get what I'm saying? I was of that belief, and I thought Beaver was going to be able to have success, but I wasn't confident 100% that he was going to be able to sustain it without getting clipped or caught up. And even if he did, like weather any storm, I felt like if it would have went to the cards, Canelo, I mean, you start a fight with him down like 3 rounds. You get what I'm saying? So I thought that was going to be the deciding factor. But when Beaver showed me something different, man. Yeah, y'all sub to the Brody G5 if y'all haven't. Another dope content creator, AM Cleanup. Work speak for itself, man. Y'all tune in, man. Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't. Sub to the Brody if y'all haven't. For sure. Shelton was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for doing my who threatens you from his mama's basement. Oh yeah, you know how that be. You know how that be, Shelton. I learned how to laugh at it now, bro. I finally learned a little bit. That pick wrong too. Yeah, Skywalker. I was wrong about that one. I was wrong, man. I told y'all that Alvarez was too small. Yeah, nah, Shelton, you did say that. You did. You was adamant about that, and you was confident and clear about it. For me, I was like juggling in my head a little bit. Because if I'd have just went off of what I think based off of what I seen, I would have went for Beaver. You get what I'm saying? But because I let little other thoughts creep into my head, it kind of swayed my decision, and I just end up being wrong. You need to be more of them in the sport. Facts. They do. And again, anybody that's going to represent the sport and move it forward belong in the sport. You get what I'm saying? People that's going to really get in there and fight the people that they say they're going to fight the people that they're supposed to fight, and things like that, not using promotion, bad business, and ducking to avoid top quality competition. You know what I'm saying? Not using weak shit like saying somebody don't sell. I don't give a damn. If they could fight them. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. That get a belt stuff only go but so far for me. If it makes sense, you got to be in a certain position to be screaming at. You get what I'm saying? Far too often, a fighter just win any type of belt and then start saying, hey, all of a sudden everybody else need to get a belt. It don't work like that. Fight who you supposed to fight who you need to fight. And that's what was the other part of this live, man. These dudes ducking, and TEOFIMO and Ryan Duck Garcia. I'm sick of both of these dudes. Both newly moved up to 140. They both equally had a fight. They both got knockouts. They both fought people they were supposed to beat. TEOFIMO fought more of a quality opponent than Ryan Garcia. Nonetheless, they both got holes in their game. They both need work. And they both looking like they about to try to duck smoke at 140. I don't know who didn't pass them the memo, but 140 is not the division. You are not safe there. You cannot be at 140 ducking smoke, bro. You can't. Key was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. Canelo is smaller than 5'8". He might be about 5'7", 5'8". One of them. Sports and Tunes was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling, bro? Saudi Arabia would have paid for Crawford versus Spence if they were interested, and the reality is not important outside of the boxing bubble, and it's not marketable like Joshua Usyk. Interest top. I mean, I hear you, but I don't think that's the case. I think the whole notion, I think that's nonsense. And I think, like, for us, like, we true boxing fans, like, those dudes are far too talented for that fight not to be able to generate any type of interest wherever they decide to have it at. You get what I'm saying? Especially inside the states where everybody knows these guys. I think that's just a narrative they try to push so they could try to have us be cool with it if the fight didn't happen. They could try to say, I told you it was no money in it. We're not trying to hear that. Make that damn fight. We ain't trying to hear about no money. We boxing fans want to see that damn fight. That's where I'm at with it. They got to make the fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't pushing their narratives. Hell no. They want us to believe. You know what I'm saying? 86 boxing, salute, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. I don't know if you subbed to the channel already. If you did, welcome to the family. If not, go on ahead, hit that button so I can welcome you on into the family. Y'all smash that like button for you, bro, if y'all haven't. But yeah, man, I think that's just something that they try to push. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no money in this fight, so they, you know what I'm saying? And these are some of the people that say that are the same people that tell us it's more interest in Triple G and Canelo 3 than Spence Bud. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want us to believe. So I'm just not of that belief. And whatever is going on, I hope they make that business, get that business squared away. So us as you know, deserving fans can see the fight that we need to see. Win, lose, or draw, whoever win, lose, or draw, boxing will continue. They both great. I just hope they get in there, and I hope they make a ton of money. I really do. I hope both of those dudes make a ton of money and they get to do whatever it is they want. You know what I'm saying? After that point. But the fight as well. At this point, it doesn't happen. I want to put it to rest for the peace. Oh no, hell, bro. You speak for a lot of people when you say that. That's why when I bring it up, it's very brief. Like I don't go into too much depth with it because it's mentally taxing. It really is. It really is, yo. It really is. So I just say, you know what? I'm gonna let them work it out. But you know what? I will say this, Ken. I will say this. And a couple of the bros was on the panel when it was said. I did get a piece of information from somebody that said confidently that this fight is happening. You get what I'm saying? And that's coming from a person that, you know, is credible. The question is credibility be silly. Like that's somebody that is pretty damn accurate when they release pieces of information, especially when it be little stuff like that. And to be honest, this is just what I think. I think he might know a little more than that, but I think that was all he felt comfortable with revealing to us, and that was more than enough. That was all the green light I needed. Like this still gonna happen. This fight is gonna happen. So don't give up hope just yet, Ken. Like I credible source spoke on it, and like I said, man, it's the good brother Tay Jones. Tay Jones spoke on the Firestorm panel last night. We did over at Divine spot, but over on his channel. But yeah, he did reveal that, and he ain't say nothing more than that. But he said this fight is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And he took a break from the show, so he must have got that information like fresh, and he let us know that much. So I think I could safely say that because it was said publicly from him. But he said, yeah, that fight is gonna happen. So I'm gonna say based off of you know, the way he came in, T.O. can beat Barbosa. I don't know why he just don't take it. The build-up can be good because of their dads and probably get the top rank episodes. Facts, bro. If D3 don't feel like it's happening. Shit, I feel like, you know, when he drop information pertaining to certain things, it really be playing out. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just hopeful. Like he ain't go too crazy with it. He just said, you know, it's gonna happen type deal. So salute to Tay Jones for dropping that on us. So he put my mind at ease a little bit. So I'm gonna just be on ease until I see otherwise. If I see reason to panic a little bit more, I will. But yeah, TEOFIMO, yeah, it is a winnable fight. It ain't like 100% certainty Barboza beats him. But I tell you what, after seeing that fight against Pedro Campa, I think this is a more competitive fight than what some people think if they didn't already know this is a competitive fight going in. But this is the clip where Barboza was talking to T.O. Pops.
You know, a person 26-0, high up in my ranking.
But Barboza, come on, what do you have?
I hope and pray that he sees me at a tuna fight. When the time comes,
no, we don't see nobody. No, don't even come up like that, bro. We don't underestimate nobody. That's why we always stay in shape, baby.
The fuck out of his son. He thinks his son's fucking goddamn.
We don't do that.
But I swear to God, that motherfucker's very basic, and I'll make him basic. So if he wants to do it, keep the same energy. Keep be a man of his word, and let's get it.
I think you're talking about the wrong
February, whatever time I have to wait for his son, I'll do it.
Nothing from being basic, bro.
What's that?
You must be talking about somebody else. My son is not basic at all.
Man, your son's basic. You guys are on your high horse because you beat a cripple Loma. But come to 140 and fuck with a big boy, and we'll see what happens. Your son's in the Sandlot, man. He ain't even at the big boy, so don't even come at me with that bullshit. You're gonna sign. So you're gonna sign a check. You're gonna sign a check. You're not even gonna touch my son, bro. We not.
Yeah. Well, that was their little exchange back and forth. I think it was a little bit longer, but that's the clip I got. Barboza can't put hands on TO2. That's a fact, bro. It's a reason why you trying to call him a bum. And that's why I say he ducking. Duck, goose. Him and Ryan Garcia, bogus. So first you clout Ryan Garcia, clout chase Tank for years. Now you got the audacity to actually not fight Tank, and your promoter trying to say he ain't nobody answering the phone, so y'all gonna move on. Then y'all claim y'all was scouting TEOFIMO. Since TEOFIMO knocked out Pedro Campa, I ain't hear you call him out again and say that's who you fighting. Now I hear that you about to secretly fight Maxie Hughes. TEOFIMO trying to duck smoke with Arnold Barboza. That was talking crazy to your pops about you. He said you not shit. You beat a crippled Loma. He gonna show you how basic you are. Like, what more do you need to want to fight him? It's a perfect backstory. He don't like you. He's talking crazy to your pops. He been on your bumper for some time now. If you don't get your ass in that ring, you know what I mean? I think it's a step up from Pedro Campa, and it'll be a good win if TEOFIMO could beat him. But I tell you right off the bat, it won't be. It's late here, so I'm gonna hop. I appreciate you, bro. You already know. Stay tuned, man. Turn them noties on. I don't know if you sub to the channel. I appreciate you stopping through. I'm gonna be here, man. I do this daily, man. I'm consistent with it, so you ain't got to worry. I will be here. Put Tio in there with Rancis. Rancis gonna put them paws on Tio. Yeah. Barboza is legit. Super solid, no question. Facts. 86 boxing. Like, dude, simply put, dude could fight. You know what I'm saying? Dude got some hands about him. You know what I'm saying? Got some hands about him. And I think that'll just be a good fight. That's worth the fight for TEOFIMO. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he trying to avoid it. And like I said, he calling him a bum, and he's saying, don't set me up with that bum over there. That's duck and smoke, bro. We all know Barboza ain't no bum. We ain't trying to say he no type of world beater, because he still got some questions that need answering. But right now, last time I checked, dude about 20. What is he, about 27-0? Knock it off. He ain't no bum. Bartholomew would be a good comp. Yeah, Bartholomew would be a good fight. Bartholomew. Or being that we talking Bartholomew shit, you know, Gary Antoine. Fight Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia and him and TEOFIMO are both duck, goose, man. They might as well fight each other at this point, since they duck and smoke. They might as well fight each other. Tio not underestimate no one from now on, ever since Cam. He better not. But you know what fate he is if he calling, unless he just trash talking, he calling Barboza a bum. You already say he already sounding crazy. You know damn well that boy ain't no bum. He gonna mess around. Barboza gonna mess around and beat that boy ass, man. He mess around and beat Tio up. I'm telling you, you better stop playing. Gotta stop playing. Make up your mind. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You got Gary Antoine by fatality. Yeah, no doubt. Make no mistake about it. He'll beat the brakes off of Tio, I think, personally. I do. And then this is another thing. Even though Tio knocked out Pedro Campa, the jury is still out if his power transitioned up to 140 with him. I'm not for sure. I'm not too sure on that. I don't care about that knockout he got either. I'm looking at the punches. And again, I'm looking at the punches that he was landing before that, when he was landing flush. It just didn't look like it was doing a great deal to Pedro Campa. It looked like he was walking through a lot of that. And how I know he was throwing shots, his pops try to say how he wasn't throwing no power punches till he got the knockout or something like that. Like, miss me with that. Yes, he was throwing power punches. The power punches everything other than the jab. What are you talking about? And he was throwing several power shots. He landed several power shots. Pedro Campa was walking through them things. I feel like he wants to name because he said he wants MSG. Yeah, and December 10th, you know, I did a video on it. Like, dude pressing for the fight. Arnold Barboza want that fight. He want that fight now. Like, he want it now. Not right now. He want that fight like yesterday. Still not ready for Gary Antoine Russell, Seabreed Matias, Jose Zepeda, Ramirez, Regis Prograis. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, bro. Skywalker, he keep calling for, he keep talking about he want to fight for a title next. There's no title available for you to fight December 10th, bro. Get your ass in there with Arnold Barboza. Go make the easy fight that makes sense. That man on your bumper. I'm a big advocate for fighters fighting people who want to fight them, and it'd be no different with this fight. That dude want to fight you. The fact that you don't want to fight him is weird. He done talk crazy to your pops. Whatever happened to the how do these kids get brought up nowadays? They don't be taking shit like that personal. Ain't nobody gonna be talking crazy to my pops about how they gonna whoop my ass and how basic I am. Boy, I'll be like, sign me up, make the fight. That's why I'm like, oh, I question his motive sometimes. Getting around, mark my words. If AD free, he might not have no choice. As long as he keep winning, because Gary Antoine keep winning, man. He's gonna be on the collision course. He had 40 D free. If he duck him and it's clear, we on his bumper, we on his helmet. Yeah, he'll dismantle him, Josh. Facts, Josh. Yeah, he get him up out of there. Make Ryan versus Teo at this point. That's what I'm saying, bro. The two ducks, duck, goose. Both of the dudes in the thumbnail, they need to fight each other since y'all think y'all could duck each other. And then it's a win-win for the fans because two people ducking each other, that's a win-win for us. We don't care who win or who lose. We don't even care. We just want to get them out the way since they want to duck. Somebody going to get eliminated because it ain't going to be no damn draw between Ryan and Teofimo. I'll pay to see that. I have to train to go the distance in this division. Hey, he going to have to train for 12 rounds. He's going to have to work on his conditioning, too, because he slowed down a little bit in that fight, too. He picked it up, but he slowed down a little bit. Teo, Roll, and Ryan have to create the first ever duck murders roll and fight each other. Facts, heavy. Facts, bro. And this is no exaggeration from me. I could pull up the article where Maxie Hughes is saying Ryan Garcia is in talks behind closed doors about fighting him. Get what I'm saying? But in the public, you bark and tank so you can get the respect and the clout off people, fooling people again, thinking that you're going to get in there with them. But then the whole time you're going to go fight Maxie Hughes, but you just clout chase Teofimo because you said Teofimo was next too. Then your 8-ball sniffing trainer, your 8-ball sniffing promoter, you know what I'm saying, said he was going to the Teo fight as to say to the people that he was going to scout Teofimo. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, yo. This dude is a weirdo, man. Dude is a weirdo. Right, no openings right now, Skywalker. He can't get no belt. So the next best thing, fight somebody that's quality. That man 27-0, take that man and keep it pushing. You beat him, they're going to respect you, but you don't go backwards from here. You go forward. Remember, and you said it's still the takeover. You're not ducking and dodging nobody. If you don't fight Arnold Barboza, that's you ducking and dodging, bro. That's duck, goose. You and Ryan Garcia either fight each other or fight the people that want to knock y'all heads off, man. Teo should try to fight Richardson Hitchens. Why not? Because Richardson Hitchens would beat his ass. I'm putting my money on Richardson Hitchens in that fight. I'm dead serious. I am. We need that Teo mentality from the Loma fight. Yeah, we do. Ash. What's good? I'm tired of that dude, yo. I'm tired of him, bro. You don't get to keep y'all dudes clout chase and then go on to fight other people. Nah, bro. Nah. If y'all don't fight each other or fight the person, man, Ryan ain't getting in there with Tank. All right. He must be cranky, but he ain't sleepy yet. So I guess when Ryan get in there with Tank, just translation, that's translation as he's ready to take his nap. He don't have to say it. We know it. So the minute we hear Ryan Garcia sign on the dotted line to fight Tank, we could officially all breathe easy because he's basically telling us he's ready to take his nap and peacefully. And until you do that, the hell with him, but I'm calling him out for clout chasing. Not only Tank, now Teofimo, but behind closed doors, you want to fight Maxie Hughes. Maxie Hughes got 5 losses and some other shit going on. That boy is not good. There's no way in hell nobody wants to see no Maxie Hughes and Ryan Garcia. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. Anybody put their arms around my pops and they call me out in the same videos getting rushed to ER. Generation is terrible. I'm telling you, weak as hell, motherfuckers be scared. He told his pops, man, yo, your son weak, man. Like, man, hold on, let me play it again, man. Let me make sure y'all hear. It's only a minute, yo, but y'all bear with me. Listen to Arnold Barboza.
Barboza, come on. What do you have? I hope and pray that he sees me at a tuna fight. When the time comes,
we don't see nobody. Don't even come up like that, bro. We don't underestimate nobody. That's why we always stay in shape, baby.
The fuck out of his son. He thinks his son's fucking goddamn.
We don't do that.
But I swear to God, that motherfucker's very basic, and I'll make him basic. So if he wants to do it, keep the same energy. Keep be a man of his word, and let's get it.
I think you're talking about the wrong
February, whatever time I have to wait for his son, I'll do it.
Nothing from being basic, bro.
What's that?
You must be talking about somebody else. My son is not basic at all.
Man, your son's basic. You guys are on your high horse because you beat a crippled Loma. But come to 140 and fuck with a big boy, and we'll see what happens. Your son's in the sandlot, man. He ain't even at the big boy. So don't even come at me with that bullshit. You're gonna sign.
Boss, so you won't even be able. You're not even gonna touch my son, bro. We not.
He not even gonna touch his son. Every fight his son was in, he got touched. What fights are you watching, T.O. Senior? Every fight he was in, he got touched. Kambosos touched him a whole fucking lot. What are you talking about? What the hell he be talking about? Who is Teofimo Houdini or something? Who is he? Floyd Mayweather, Shakur Stevenson with defense? I don't think so. You're not even gonna be able to touch him. What are you talking about? T.O. fighting man. The dude Taylor beat. Who that? Yeah, so you heard him ask him, work the fuck out of his son. They ain't playing. Yo, Arnold was on his ass, man. Call me basic. Fuck out of here. Facts. You talking crazy to my pops about me to my pops. You diminishing one of my wins. That's after my Loma win, the biggest win in my career. I'm coming off an absolute high. Why don't you fight? You go fight Kambosos. You thought you was cherry picking. That's what it was. I'm not beat. I'm still on you for that. You thought you thought y'all had a cherry pick. Thought you had something sweet, and Kambosos was on your ass that night. And then the fact that the fight kept getting delayed made it worse for Tio because it gave him more time to unravel mentally. And by the time he got into the ring, he was done. He was no good. Kambosos already had gotten under his skin. He was winning them press conferences. He was definitely winning the mental edge. You know how people be saying they living rent-free? Kambosos was all under Teofimo's skin in his head, rent-free, laid up, kicked up with a lawn chair and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was off his game, and it showed, and he got beat convincingly. You're not going to touch his son because you're never going to fight him until you're going to claim he got monkeypox. Hey, I'm telling you, Ash ain't going to fight. Y'all smash that like button for me, too, if y'all haven't already, man. Loma comment, I'm going to say no excuses. Loma's supposed to be great. Fact. Nothing, but it's like, you know what, fate? Know why I'm talking about it now, and I'm pressing for it now. I know I ain't nobody in boxing, but I'm pressing for this because that dude been on your bumper. Just think about that interview was after he fought Loma. He since fought Kambosos, lost to him, then beat Compa, and this dude's still on your bumper. It's a more recent interview. I should have got that one. It is a more recent one. He on his ass. He want that fight bad. He said he hoped they force him to make the fight. He don't want no other fight. He said that's the fight he want right now. He on Teofimo Hills, man. He want to fight now, like today. Dude wanted to fight for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight him. And again, Teofimo is talking like championship level. He talking, facts. He been chased since after the Loma, since after the Loma fight. That's what he referred to. He's like, you beat a crippled Loma and you think you the shit, basically. Like, you ain't shit. I'm going to show you. Like you basic as hell, man. That's what you tell him. Your son ain't up there with the big dogs yet. You ain't. And he talking about belts. So look where his mind at. He thinking he's still at that top. So why not? Arnold Barboza make all the sense in the world. I don't think it's another opponent somebody could tell me that it make more sense than Arnold Barboza, given his backstory, the history, his disdain. He don't like you. He don't like you. He don't like you so much. He was talking slick. He's talking crazy to your father about you. You got to get in there with him. And now you're trying to call him a bum. This is how I know you ducking him. Because now you're calling him a bum, talking about don't set me up with this bum. Nah, bro. Nah. Get your ass in there. You don't get to do that. Somebody else said that too, but I'm starting to agree. I'm starting to think so. And he still is around. He just ain't a bigger factor in boxing as he used to be. I would say you got USYK to win. Bro, what's good with it, bro? What's good with you? So you got USYK to win. He said Joshua ain't broken. Yeah, mentally, bro. You know, we always talk about him. Joshua mentally ain't there. To me, That's the biggest question going in. Like, what his mental gonna be like? His mental is the biggest factor going into this fight. Lord, is the biggest Don King fan. He probably is. They wild together. Caught at the same time, but now it makes sense because they both are 140. Yup. 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 Mm-hmm. Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I did make a video on that, D Free. You're right. I did make a video on that. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't keep doing that. He do him and Ryan Garcia, Duck Goose, man. Both of them. Y'all smash that like button if y'all have it. Ever since Ruiz hasn't been there. Yeah, ever since the knockout. Ever since the knockout, yo, it changed him. Chris was good with it, bro. Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Couple boxers saying Joshua gonna get stopped. Hey, bro, I could see it though. I could see it. I don't think they bugging. Because again, it all depends on how much success USYK have and how fast. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? And what version of Joshua is coming in there? Is he coming to hurt USYK this time? Because the last time he said he wasn't trying to hurt him. That shit is. I'm never letting that go. Bruce Gas, what's good, OG? Appreciate you sliding through. How you feel? Yeah, I'm never letting that go. I don't understand how a big ass 6'5" heavyweight got in the ring in the biggest fight of his life and say he ain't want to hurt nobody. Yeah, that's my bro. But he ain't changed his name yet. He gotta change his damn name. He's silly. He's with that LeBron James. Bruner said he loved Ryan Garcia, but stay away from Tank. Yeah, and Ryan Garcia kind of came to Bruner aid in his situation. So I respect Ryan Garcia for that. I give him some just due for that for sure. How you get LeBron Jones in the stream? Oh, that's my brother. That's my real brother, though. Man, you see, you rigged up. That's bro. USYK, he gonna switch. I be telling him to switch it. He don't be up here. He popping through every now and again. USYK can stop Joshua with his pressure. Yeah, he could. He could. I mean, and you know what? Let's specify too, Chris. I think when you say pressure, it ain't so much physical pressure for those people that's like, oh, well, how he's the smaller man. His mental pressure is what I think got to AJ also in the first fight. It's not physical with him. He got a bunch of mental pressure, his feints and, you know, his movement and not being where you think he's supposed to be, him making his ability to make you miss, make you pay. You know what I'm saying? USYK could make you think in there. And I think that's what's going to make, if Joshua come in there hesitant or reluctant, gun shy, any of that, he going to lose. He got to have his mind made up from the opening bell as to what his game plan is and how he want to go about executing. And if he don't, he going to be in trouble. It's going to be a long night. He'll do like he ducking, but I feel like he's just being petty with Barboza because he's been chasing him since that long. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but it's like who he gonna fight because the options ain't that crazy. And 140 got some dogs. If they go try to find another get back fight, I'm calling that out, yo. Because he keeps saying again, he's saying he want to fight for belts. If it was up to him, he'd be fighting for a belt. So if you can't do that, what do? You do the next best thing up. Why wouldn't Barboza make all the sense in the world? Like I said, I can't name another opponent. You might want to take that. He ain't got a ton of knockouts. You might not have to worry about getting slept. You get what I'm saying? Josh's only chance to win is to apply pressure all night and try to bully his gas tank. Ain't like that. You already know, bro. Impose his will, cut the ring, make it small, and land something big and hope he ain't getting beat up in the process. Kurt, what's good with it, my bro? Appreciate you for sliding through. How you feeling? Say, how much money will the winner of USYK versus AJ make? Shit, I don't know. I ain't checked the purses. They probably gonna reveal that though and tell us how much they making. No, if they fight another tune-up, call them out. That's what I'm saying. Fate. And again, a lot of this stuff. I want to see Ryan versus Brandon Lee. Ash, I know Ash. I know all y'all can read, and I know y'all see Ashley said, I want to see Ryan versus Brandon Lee. Basically, what she trying to tell y'all without telling y'all, so you gotta know how to read. She wants to see a dead body. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta translate from time to time. Ash basically telling y'all she wants to see a dead body. She trying to see somebody get slapped. I love to see that though, Ash. No joke though, cause I think like early, like I said, but I don't think he'd do. I think Brandon Lee would knock him out. I really do. You see Ray Vargas moving up eventually. Yeah, eventually, because he got the frame for it. He's a long dude. But I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to stick around down there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Are they making 40 million each? That's crazy. Salute, Bruce, guys. Appreciate that, OG. I didn't know that. I got Brandon Lee by stoppage. Yeah, that possible decapitation. It's possible that decapitation would be a possible option menu. A menu option. You know what I'm saying? The possible Brandon Lee, the Asian sensation. Yeah, they're going to chip him, man. Brandon Lee versus Ryan Lee finna catch that by. That's what I'm saying. Brandon would, I think he would win that because he's defensively responsible enough. And that's just number one right there. And his gas tank ain't a quarter tank or half a tank. You know what I mean? He can go to duration. He'd be all right. I think Brandon Lee be in shape. That'd be a good fight for Brandon Lee. But that's what I'm saying. Now that they're at 40, both of these duckaroos, like all these possibilities are on the table. Like they at 140, they not safe. That's why I said, like, I don't know who told them that 140 was the division to go. If you think you safe, if you want to just chill, like you can't. It's plenty of smoke. I'm telling you. And I heard somebody say 140 ain't that deep. I don't know what the hell 140 they watching. It's deep enough. It's more than enough talent at 140. Brandon Lee boxing, the college student at the same time. Facts, and he is sleeping. Put hands on him. And the Harvard student, yeah, he's smart as hell. You know he dedicated. Facts. Fake. Brandon Lee bigger than Ryan. Lee has power and he likes to attack. And all the things, hey Ash, we know it. Brandon Lee is all the shit that's wrong for Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he'd be all the shit that's wrong for that dude right now. Murderer's row. He'll get smashed out right now by that dude. That shows discipline. Facts. He's very disciplined. His pops don't play either. Rolly said 140 was trash. Yeah, you heard him. And again, Ash, that's just another way. Like, who he think? So he think he get to be partially concussed by Tank. Wake up, say he was winning the whole fight, then say he wasn't hurt, then go back and say he was hurt, then say he want to fight Earl Spence. He ain't fight nobody at 140 because there's a bunch of no-name bums in that division, no-name bum-ass division. So he said all of that. He want us to believe all of that. Just think about Rolly right now. You don't get to try to duck smoke either, Rolly. I heard you was 165 or something like that on fight night against Tank. You definitely can go your ass to 140 and get plenty of smoke. You know who else would be a good fight too, Ash? Rolly and Brandon Lee. Swear, why not? Rolly big enough, he might as well go to 135. I mean 140. Rolly and Brandon Lee. Swear I'll watch it. Rolly and Brandon Lee. Listen to Rolly no more. He's just talking to stay relevant. Yeah. But I hope he talk himself right into a 140 showdown with one of them killers and get smoked. You know what I'm saying? Because his punch resistance might be a little different after getting his crib rattled against Tank. No, Tank punched his brain to the other side of his head for a second. The boys at 140 waiting on Rolly. They waiting on Rolly. Hey, Josh, they waiting on Rolly. They waiting on T.O. I told you, Regis said he feel like T.O. is food at 140. Said that boy looking like food. Said he got holes. He said he had a good performance for the fighter that he was in there with. That was a confidence builder, a get back fight. He understand all that. Regis was like, yo, that was a cool little performance, but for that dude that he fought, he was like, yo, the top dogs will chew him up at 40. And I agree with Regis 1,000,000%. The top dogs will chew him. Will chew him a new asshole, man, right now, especially off that performance. And that's why I'm saying, where do Lopez Sr. get off talking about Arnold Barboza wouldn't be able to hit your son, but Kambosos was able to hit him at will? What are you talking about? You act like this dude was unhittable. He was getting hit against Compa. Compa just ain't really had no real sting on his shots. That's why y'all fought him, because the risk factor wasn't there. You wasn't at risk of being knocked out against that dude unless you got extremely careless, which was not something they expected you to do, which is why they felt so good putting you in there. And the league, half Korean, something like that, bro. Something like that. Williams Zepeda versus Pitbull should happen. Yeah, why not? Pitbull about to fight, damn, Pitbull fight somebody. He got a fight coming up too, I believe. Damn, I forgot who Pitbull fighting. He fighting somebody though. But yeah, I watched that Williams and Payday and Pitbull for sure, bro. I definitely watch it. So I'm saying, like, this is what boxing need to be about, us pushing for the right kind of fights. Look at all these entertaining, interesting matchups, man. That's endless dialogue and conversation and content. Just making the right fights. Get what I'm saying? Making the right fights is content enough. I'm telling you. Inside the squirrel. So King Judah was good with it, family. Appreciate you for sliding through, bro. How you feeling? Y'all smash that like button for you, bro, if you haven't, man. I'm going to be here for a little while longer. We're going to get through the rest of this. To the top 140 fighters got that Birdman hands waiting on Teo and Ryan. Facts. Patiently. And Rolly too if he want to do something. You know what I'm saying? Rolly too if he want to do something. You know what I'm saying? He want to do something. He want to do a little shum. 140 is waiting to punch somebody in their face. Like not just the fighters. 140 as a division is waiting to punch one of these new dudes in their face. I don't know what they think, but again, Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez Jr. PSA, y'all are not safe at 140 pounds. Again, y'all are not safe at junior welterweight, bro. You know that weight class right above lightweight where y'all was at? Yeah, that one. You not safe. Y'all not safe. I don't care what your father say. Your father can't slick talk you out of all the dogs that's at 140, bro. They not going to just disappear because your father could talk shit. You going to have to fight somebody, Teofimo. Ryan Garcia. 140 might be more dangerous than damn 35 right now for you. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of Tank being still at 35, but other than that, like I don't understand. What did you move because you really wanted to go to 140, or you just couldn't make 135 because you wasn't training hard enough? Like, what is it? Because you not safe. Could y'all tell yo when y'all see Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, yo? Could y'all tell them they not safe, yo? Pitbull versus Fabio something. Okay, yeah. I forgot the Fabio guy fought somebody. I think that's notable. Navarrete fighting tomorrow too. He fighting that dude Baez, which is why I knew he was never really going to fight Shakur Stevenson anyway, because he already had that fight lined up. That's why that shit lined right up soon as their talks fell out so fast, and he went right on. Eduardo Ramirez. That's who cool. Yeah, facts, Ash. That's who he fighting. Eduardo Ramirez. That's who they was saying O'Shaquie Foster was supposed to fight a while back. I had seen that. I've read that. I know I read that somewhere. But I guess so that's what I'm wondering. So what they gonna do with O'Shaquie Foster? They just gonna act like he can't fight nobody, huh? They crazy, yo. They speak really good Spanish. The Japanese guy even got the accent down. That's just, I think Ford is a little more dangerous. It might be, yo, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially because it's a heavier weight class. You get what I'm saying? And we all know Tank is devastating, but you don't have you got some real dogs. Like, you know, I ain't saying ain't no dogs at 35, but you get what I'm saying, man. Them dudes would be matchup nightmares for Teofimo, man. And I ain't saying all of them win either. But again, if they think they in there to duck smoke, and they saying it's the takeover still, and they not ducking and dodging, yo, fight Arnold Barboza. He talking crazy. Do I gotta play the clip again? Just said you was basic, said you not shit. Damn, he say he gonna work you, man. God damn, he say he gonna work you, man. Pause. He said but that what the boys say. He said he was gonna work your ass, man. Till went up to 140 trying to get one of those titles before Haney get there to stop Undisputed. Like, Bud don't. Oh man. I don't know. Hey, Ash, I'm going to say this. I'm going to mean it. I don't know if you just came up with that right now. I don't know if that's something you've been thought. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I know we can't say this is a fact, but I promise you, like, out of all the things people speculate, you know how people say things, I really, really, really think that's a possibility. And I never thought about that. I'm dead serious. I'm starting to think that it's a possibility. But you know what? I'm going to still hold on to the slither of hope that we going to get that fight. You know what I'm saying? But that shit sounds so realistic, yo. Because, Haney, I mean, Teo got a lot of respect for Haney, especially when he was in his face. You seen his energy. He was too nice. Haney was on his ass. Haney was looking him dead in his face. Teo was kind of like looking off to the side. If that was a dog fight, Teofimo would have lost because he kind of curved out. And I ain't saying because he ain't say nothing back. He talked some shit, but he just wasn't. It wasn't. I ain't believe him. He didn't sound confident. Devin Haney looked him right in his face. And y'all know that. Y'all know them tense moments in somebody's face where they really serious about what they saying. And Devin Haney was dead serious about what he was saying to TEOFIMO. He'd beat him the fuck up. He was dead ass. TEOFIMO ain't look like he. Oh, Jamal. Yeah, Fate. His girl outing him on social media. His wife saying he broke. He never gonna fight again, and all this weird stuff. Yeah, it's one of them cringe-worthy, like, cause she went to social media, some audio or something out there, and she went you know, car stuff, I guess, exposing Jamal Charlo, saying he broke. He don't got the house about to get foreclosed. He don't got the money to pay for it, and all this nonsense. She must be salty. I'm just not gonna believe that. I just feel like she's just pissed off. But time will tell. But hopefully they get through that situation because it's weird. Bro, Teo versus Haney would make a lot of money. Exactly. If Teo ever feel like he confident enough to really get in there. I'm sorry, but Devin is not intimidating, but he did mean what he said. Yeah, I mean, shit, maybe not for us, though, bro, but shit, he damn sure made Teo a little uncomfortable, if you get what I'm saying. Like, Teo, he was definitely a lot more comfortable in that exchange than TEOFIMO was. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what I be going on. That's what I was going on. Like, the way he looked him right in his face, like, TEOFIMO just looked uncomfortable as hell. But he talked more shit when Dav not there than when he's actually in his face. Dav kept the same energy. I will give him that. Dav kept the same energy. Matter of fact, Dav ain't even keep the same energy. He exceeded the energy. He turned up a little bit when he was face to face. He got tired of his ass. They was like, "Oh, do we got to stand between y'all and something?" Because he ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Something he said, he ain't gonna do shit. My bad, y'all. I think I killed a mosquito. I damn sure ain't trying to get bit by him. Only thing I can say is that Teo plan can backfire because Haney can choose what title he fights for. That could be Teo first. Facts, Ash. Facts, but that you saying that though, like I think you could be on to something, yo. Because in a perfect world, things were to go his way, that's probably what he'd do. Play on some keep away shit. But you get what I'm saying? I think for everybody, like I think like all this ducking is gonna come to a halt because people are gonna be getting exposed left and right for not wanting to fight, yo. I really think so. I really think people are gonna start getting exposed for not wanting to fight. It's gonna get crazy. Dev's like the skills do the talking facts. Yeah, she weird, Fate. I ain't like that. I thought that was weak. You dissing your father, you dissing somebody. It's just weird, emotional. I wish you wouldn't have did that, but Haney not a good trash talking. But again, it wasn't the trash talking for me. It was the energy and him being direct with Teo and looking him in his face. Everybody trash talking ain't for everybody, but it was just his energy was like, yo, I'll fuck you up. And I'm telling you right here in front of your face, I'll fuck you up. Teo looking off to the side a little bit. He just ain't look fully comfortable. He ain't look comfortable with that exchange. It's kind of how Savannah Marshall could talk a good game, but she wasn't comfortable when Clarissa was inches away from her face. She just didn't look comfortable. Some people not comfortable with confrontation. They cool when they could be the center of attention and talk their shit without no pressure being added to them. But when it's another person in front of you, some people kind of fold in them moments. It don't mean they scared. Some people just don't handle face-to-face confrontation well. But on the other hand, I don't think Teo can fight for a title before Haney, and I don't think Haney will be undisputed at 140. Me neither, Ash. Me neither. I agree with your whole statement. Me neither. But Teo can just hold on to whatever he gets, stop any progress. Yeah, he could try that. Yeah. And then it could end up backfiring, though, too, like you said. If he do try that, and we calling his ass out if he try that. Mosquito, perfect sale. Watch out. Just in perfect sale. Shit, man. I be trying to stay away from them shits. I've been doing good this summer. That's probably why Teo said Barbosa is a waste of time and call out the champion after one fight in the weight class. Yeah, and then we all know he not getting one of the champions. People tied up, bro. You can't just do what you want. Like, fight the people who want to fight you. Haney definitely kept the same energy. Till lost that fire in his eyes when Haney was right there. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was saying. Like the energy, he ain't look too comfortable with that exchange. Haney ain't gonna do shit but jab and grab. He punches like my sister. You fool. Jay, what's good with it, bro? Ain't that? What's good with it? What's good with it, man? What's happening with it, man? Y'all smash that like button for me if y'all haven't already. Jamel would definitely help his brother financially, but I doubt that's the problem, man. I ain't the girl that said Charles saved her because he took her with him and his success. I could have swore, fate. You know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden it's all this and that. And if he all that, then what are you? Because you just reap the benefits of it for years and years on end. Social media ain't the place. For one, don't nobody on there care. That's number one. They don't care, even if what you're saying is true. Like, I give it a week or so, that stuff they're gonna be on to the next person's business. Like, so she just wasted her entire time, man. People gotta be more mature and responsible with social media. Stop being all immature, and she old enough to know better. I can understand she was much younger or something, but she too damn old to be behaving like that. I always dislike people that use social media to so-called expose people and out people all the time anyway. Sometimes it's a time and place for it, but personal business trying to expose somebody where they weak, like how would that, you will get no credit for that, because what are you doing? Like, it basically, if anything she was saying was true, I would look at it like this. So basically you watched them have it all, lose it all, and didn't help them get none of it, but you reap the benefits of it. Why? You get what I'm saying? So if I start getting into it, like I don't respect the fact that you said that, you're not gonna help the man get his shit back. That's what a team do. You know what I'm saying? Not because that's what a wife's supposed to do. No, that's what a team do. You get what I'm saying? I try to out him as soon as he going through it. Y'all stick together, you know what I'm saying? And that same go for him. I don't want to hear him get up there and say no shit either. Don't get up there. We don't want to hear that shit, bro. Keep that shit to yourself. I hated seeing him and his brother go at it on social media. I thought that was corny. I don't be entertained by that. It'd be cringeworthy. It'd be hard to watch. Ash got them eyes out. So, again, hopefully they work through whatever situation that they got going on. But yeah. And hopefully we see Maul back in the ring, because boxing is better with him fighting, to be honest. I want to see him back in that ring for sure. All race of women do that. Yeah. All of them. All just in general, it's just weak. Like, I just hate to see when we do it to each other. None of us, we're not above having an emotional moment or nothing, but I just wish something that she ain't do. And I hope he don't do it back, like tit for tat. I hope he, hope he just, you know what I mean? Just don't say nothing. She was mad. Let her be mad. And hopefully they work through whatever their issues are, too. That shit is unfortunate. Facts, Charlo gotta get back, but hopefully it's still in fact. Yeah, just use it as motivation if he don't do nothing else. Keyshawn. Let me look. I thought he did. Thought he had a fight coming. I'm not for sure, but I could double check. Let me try to look and see if he got something on BoxRec. Maybe. Let me see something. Yeah, I like Keyshawn Davis though. He pretty solid, man. He's a pretty solid young fighter. Just long as he stay locked in, man, focus, keep putting that work in, he'll be all right. No, he don't got one scheduled yet, but hopefully he'll be fighting soon. I like Keyshawn Davis, though. Charlotte probably won't because she's irrelevant on the internet. Good, yeah, so, yeah, I ignore her ass. Some people think it's a black woman thing. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm with you 100%, Ash, and I hate when people do that. I swear I'm with you 1,000,000%. I hate when people do that because it's not. It's really they all do it. So I 1,000,000% agree. Yep. And that's why I hope I ain't say it like, I hope I ain't make it sound like that. But yeah, I hate when people do that. Niggas say, it's just this. Nah, it's all of them. Just like we do some asshole dickhead shit too. So yeah, on the Shakur card, Jihad Tucker I think is on that card. It's a couple of them. That's gonna be a good card. That card gonna be nice. Yeah, that top rank talent. Keyshawn brother having a fight coming up. Yeah, I like Calvin Davis. I like Calvin, man. Both of these dudes could fight, man. These damn Davis brothers. Damn Davis brothers be putting on, man. Then you got the Mason brothers all coming up, and they all nice. Yeah, appreciate that, Ash. Yeah, but I'm with you 100% because people really do that, and I never understand that. Like, why make it all, or just, you know what I mean, single out one when we know the stories about all. For real. Yeah, Ash, you're right. He got one coming up the 27th of this month. Calvin Davis. Yeah. Calvin Davis fighting a guy that Tiger Johnson just fought. That Tiger Johnson just knocked out. The 23rd is the Shakur card. Yeah. 23rd. Yeah. Calvin is better than Keyshawn. I like him though. I like Calvin Davis for sure. Calvin Davis. Yup, the 23rd. So they he fight a little bit after Shakur do, but I believe Jahad Tucker was on that card. Benavidez ain't want smoke from the real David Morrell. Yeah, Ghost be on his top too, bro. Ghost don't like David Benavidez. I like him, but they claimed they sent the contract or something out to David Morrell and his team. They said they just went quiet. Some shit like that. But Ghost say he got the proof to prove that shit ain't true. So, you know, that's one of those situations. I just hope eventually that they just fight, because it's like, what y'all be doing, man? Just fight, man. Y'all, all this clout chasing, all this social media calling out, and then allowing your promoter to allow you to help you duck people, like, that's weak, man. Get back to the days of fighting the people that want to fight you and calling out respectable names and going about shit in a way where you could really get the fight done. Stop with all this misdirection and the misleading of the fans and shit like that. It be these fighters too, man. These fighters and these promoters be lying. They don't be on the same page. And you can tell by how certain situations play out. Like, for instance, you seen it with David Benavidez. He ain't know his manager, whatever, was talking about X amount of dollars for him to fight somebody. He was like, he don't even know why he'd say that. Keyshawn will be a big name in the future. He's going to move with Bud. Yeah, I think as long as he stay mentally locked in, Keyshawn got a real chance to be special. Calvin, fight at 47 is a harder weight class, though. Yeah. His brother is at the heavier weight class. Facts. So we beat. Yeah, he said Tank had caught him with some shit. I noticed a lot of people trying to build their confidence off Tank and sparring. That's how I know the mentality when they getting in there, as opposed to when he getting in there with them, be different. They looking for something to prove. I ain't saying he letting them do it, but and then this just proves it. Like, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't know if you seen it, Ash. You seen Coach Kenny post it? I think was it Coach Kenny posted it. He said, "Yo, if Tank ain't disconnect you in sparring, it's because he was holding back." Like, and it seemed like that statement came out because he's like aware that people keep, like, with these sparring wars when it comes to Tank, everybody always talking about what they did against him, and I guess he just got tired of hearing it too. Probably like, man, yo, if he ain't do you, if he ain't, what did he say? I gotta find that post. That shit was funny. If he ain't disconnect you, something he said. He said, if you're a boxer in a lightweight division and you sparred Gervonta Davis and he didn't disconnect you, it's because he was holding back. He wasn't playing. Oh, you didn't see it, Ash? Yeah. He said, yeah, that's exactly what he said. He said, if you were lightweight, you know what I'm saying, and you sparred Gervonta Davis and he didn't disconnect you, it's because he held back. Get tired of them. Yeah, Keyshawn lucky because he said Tank caught him with some shit. Keyshawn pieced up Tio and spawned with that jab. Yeah, he was. Yeah, facts, Ash. He said Tank ain't disconnect you is because he was holding back. The fact that he used the word disconnect is funny as hell, yo, because that I say shit like decapitate. He said disconnect. Yeah, hell yeah. Tank was playing with Tio just because he was a kid. Yeah, he was. You could see the sparring. And when Tio was on the offensive against Tank, he was confident enough to to like use his defense to try to slip punches and shit. Once Tank went on the offensive against T.O., he ain't want no kind of smoke. He went right to tying him up. I had that sparring. I think I did a video on that, or I made a video out of it. I probably took it out of here, but I had a video on that with Tank sparring T.O. for sure. But yeah, man, like I said, man, before I let y'all get up out of here, I got USYK winning his main event tomorrow night for sure. I know Navarrete gonna win. They only he ain't saying he don't fight nobody, but he gonna buy these. I don't know that too much of that dude. I expect Navarrete to win for sure. I hope Lipin smoke Homar Figueroa. I ain't rocking with him. Talking crazy to my bro EB, show heart and sparring, but there's levels to this. Facts, definitely levels. And you know, even his final form, Tank got no chance. Jab, still undefeated. Yeah, shit. If you think, hey, bro, if you think all you need to be Tank is a jab, shit, man. I hope you be in the building so you could wake Haney up that night. He try that shit. Haney will make a new mixtape, jab. That should be jab, sleep. That record would be over. That should be an EP. That shit won't even be a mixtape. That's the shortest EP and a jab, sleep. Especially, and you don't remember the last time somebody jab Tank? You remember what happened? Leo Santa Cruz jab Tank too. And it was jab, sleep. Like unconscious sleep. Like probably the best sleep you ever had in your life type sleep. Like all the anxiety and stress you've been dealing with, all the worry and all the tense moments of you having to worry about fighting Tank, it all come to a head. Like it all come to an end when he finally connect and he damn near decapitates you in front of everybody, and then you wake up and you realize you still alive and you ain't in heaven. He was happy as hell. Why you think Leo was smiling when he woke up? That boy was like, I ain't died. I'm alive. He was like, yo, what? I'm still alive. Yes, I'm good. Domination. Yeah, you got to put him up there, man. Tank has a chance against anybody. Yeah, facts. And the IQ alone too. Why people say that for real though? I don't know. I think he was fucking around though, making a joke. That's why he was in that jab shit. Cause jab, sleep. Yeah, Usyk versus Wilder. I think ultimately, Usyk could be able to have some success boxing, but I think when Wilder catch up to him, which I really believe he will, I think sleep would be on the menu for him. Barrows is bigger than Haney in every way, and he couldn't do that. Facts. And he won't. Ain't nobody jab. And yeah, Leo, jab, sleep. That boy said, man, he woke up like, damn, I'm alive. He ain't see the white light. That shit probably went dark. You know what I'm saying? Went dark. You know what I'm saying? They got him up. He looked around, seen his pops and shit. He said, yo, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? He was happy to take that nap. I'm telling you, think about how much stress he was under all training camp. Best sleep, I guarantee you that was the best sleep Leo ever had in his life. Bet you. I know it. Because anytime, like, remember them naps as a kid? You ever get your ass beat real good, you go to sleep afterwards? It's very similar to that. The only difference is Tank wasn't using a belt or whatever weapon that our people just to get their hands on. He had fisticuffs. So just think about it. Whenever you get your ass beat so bad, so good, you go to sleep. That's pretty much taking a nap unexpectedly. Like that's a nap against your will, pretty much. Like the only reason you willing to lay down because you tired, you got your ass whooped. So think about it. Leo took a nap against his will. Think about the best sleep you ever get is come from when you doze off unexpectedly. Get what I'm trying to say? Or when you ain't supposed to be asleep. Leo wasn't supposed to be. So think about how good that sleep was. Seriously though, he woke up. He like a changed man, and that's the fight since then. Y'all seen him in that last fight? He did his thing. Tyson better keep his ass retired. Yeah, we ain't jacking Tyson Fury. I hope he do keep his ass retired. Fate Barrows would have been good. Yeah, Barrows versus Lee. Leo had a proper 12-minute rest. That's what I'm telling you. Proper 12. Proper 12 out this motherfucker. I'm telling you, Proctor woke up and still in the Matrix. Facts. Morpheus, George Foreman. What is real? How do you define real? Leo woke up like, well, whatever this is, I'm loving it. I ain't dead. I ain't see the white lights. He's like, look, I'm cool. Yeah. Yeah, all these fights, and again though, they at 40, so they're not safe. I don't understand who told them dudes to camp out there. It's not safe. They not comfortable there. It's gonna be trouble. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I'm trying to tell y'all something good. It's gonna be trouble. They not safe up at 140. I don't know who lied to them dudes. I don't know why they didn't get the fucking memo, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right because they can't duck Top Smoke for long. Trust me. 140 got enough people in it, like, and enough tests too, worthy tests for them. So they're gonna have to be real strategic if they plan on ducking people at 140. But they're gonna be scrutinized, criticized, critiqued, and called out. I'm gonna be on their asses. TEOFIMO versus Arnold Barboza need to happen next. Ryan Garcia, all right, you don't want to fight Tank. Fight Brandon Lee or somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go fight. You fight Arnold Barboza. Like, you know what I'm saying? They picked the wrong division to be playing in. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see just what happened. We're gonna see just what happened. But again, man, let y'all get up out of here. USYK for the win on points. Possible knockout. I'm not gonna say for sure, but possible. And Bob gonna make Teo fight some smoke, and that's what I'm saying. At some point, body got to. They believe the lies of 140 being weak. They fell for it. Now they're gonna get caught up. Yeah, because somebody told them that division. Now you can go there and win a title. Bob was probably like, TEOFIMO, you can go with 140 and win a title. TEOFIMO was like, for real? I could be undisputed. I could be undisputed again for the second time. Yeah, right. Yes. Yes, Josh Taylor's moving up to 147. He probably told him you can go up there, clout chase, call his name, and don't have to fight him. Duck, goose. We ain't jacking that shit in boxing, bro. Hold people accountable. That's why Ryan and Teo and Maxie Hughes is on my thumbnail. Maxie Hughes confirmed Ryan been in closed doors, behind closed doors, talking about making a fight. Meanwhile, he get to do that, but clout chase Tank in the public, which is weak. Then you moved on from Tank, you and 8-Ball Sniff and Oscar. Now y'all gonna fight TEOFIMO. And do you notice since TEOFIMO won, you ain't hear him say nothing else about TEOFIMO? So what is looking like he about to do right now? Come on, man. Nah, y'all don't get to keep doing that, bro. Fight or don't say nothing no more, and we won't even talk about you. I might stop talking about it anyway. And dunk on Josh Taylor. That's why they think 140 is weak. Facts, bro. I'm telling you. Somebody gonna get themselves hype. Up there. Ryan gonna drag another C-level 35-pounder 40 again and never be relevant. Yeah, he gonna keep going to the well till he lose, bro. Ryan Garcia gonna keep playing with fire till he lose. Till keep disrespecting Bob. Yeah, he don't got no respect for his. That's why. But you know what? I think Bob gonna get the last one in the I think he might get the last laugh. I mean, in the long run with TEOFIMO. I really do. I think he might get the last laugh on that dude. You think you getting it off on Bob Arum? Remember, he gonna be the one making your fights. He gonna throw you in there with some smoke. Keep him Gary Antoine right now. Next, forget Arnold. Arnold, you wait. Him and Gary got work to do. You know what I'm saying? Teo lucky he brought them belts back because Bob was gonna shit on Teo. You know it. That's why I say he got to be careful. He made a lot of moves. Now you still got to deal with that man. Triller bounced on you. You didn't get that payday you thought you was going to get, and you lost. You get what I'm saying? Now you're in a whole nother division. Looking strange for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bob from Scootio and his dad going to try to fight. But I'm telling you, Bob Arum, man, he screwed us. We screwed it. I told you it was no good. He never wanted us to win. I'm going to tell you, Bob Arum, he's never wanted us to win. That's how he be. It's the fucking takeover, baby. He's not going to touch my son. He's not going to lay a hand on my son. Yeah, all right. Keep thinking that. Mayweather Dynasty versus AB Dynasty. Shit. Yeah, I'll tell you what, AB would have never been Mayweather, but if he'd have been more disciplined, he could have came close enough, shit. In his own way. You know what I'm saying? No good. I'm telling you, man. They can't duck. Oh shit. That's how he be, man. I've been hearing this dude talk a little bit. He be pissing me off, man. All Mayweather's versus just AB. You stupid, bro. I'm telling you, Ash. That's how he be, yo. He'll hating ass. Hating ass dudes. Never. That's why you know it's okay to get somebody else because your father delusional. He's still stuck between lying to you like you're a baby or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you how he be, bro. That's how he be. I ain't even know. I ain't never try to impersonate that, but that's how I feel like he be sounding. I'd be like, man, can't nobody do nothing to TEOFIMO according to you. Like, god damn, bro. This dude is just untouchable, I guess. Like, man, you ain't gonna be happy till somebody stretches, son. Telling you his ass ain't till Senior ain't gonna be happy till somebody stretches his ass. Everybody suing Triller. Yeah, Triller tried to Ponzi scheme everybody. That's why they backed out. They ain't had that bread. They thought that fight was gonna generate the money that they was offering. Then when they realized that them tickets ain't moving like that, they try to back up out of it. They ain't slick. We know what y'all did, Triller. Should have known something was up with y'all when y'all ain't just call yourselves Triller. Just leaving misspelling shit on purpose and shit. Just call yourself Thriller, man. Should have just been Thriller like I thought it was at first. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, Thriller. Triller. They spelling shit wrong on purpose and shit. Now they suing y'all Triller asses. You know what I'm saying? Probably suing y'all asses for $1 trillion too, motherfuckers. Fucking up the game. Fucking up the game like that. You did. You smell me, yeah. So, man, these two ducks, man, hopefully they get their asses in the ring with somebody, because that's when I start rooting against you. Like when you continuously clout chase and you duck smoke and then you talk crazy and talk like you want the best, you know what I mean, the best in the division. That's why I'm here today. They both look like they ducking, and they both share something in common because they both newly 140-pound fighters. They both got one fight under their belt under 140. Well, Ryan should really got like 2, but we're gonna call this one the official 140 because that last one I think was 139. So we're gonna say they both made their debut at 40, and they both think they safe. Not only do they both think they safe, they think it's cool to continue to clout chase and duck smoke, meanwhile talking like they killers. But we're going to see how much of a killer TEOFIMO. And remember, his father is going to write a check for him so fucking big, his fist will not be able to cash it, and somebody's going to beat him up. I'm telling you, and I see that. I see that for TEOFIMO, man. But like I said, I got USYK winning. Joshua going to be in trouble. I don't know where he get from here. Maybe he gets desperate and entertain a Wilder fight. Who knows? Or maybe he just retires, especially if he gets stopped. And who knows? Maybe he knocks USYK out. Don't fight a trilogy, and maybe he fight Tyson Fury, or maybe he go finally get in the ring with Wilder or something. But we gonna see, man. But that's all I got on it, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. I appreciate everybody in the building that's been sticking with me, sticking with your boy, man. Y'all smash that like button on your way out. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. Still kind of early, in 8:30. Yeah. USYK AJ said he's gonna retire if he lose. Oh, he did. Well, we're gonna see if him and Tyson Fury is related. There's some big lying asses, but we're gonna see. He get his ass beat. I mean, he might have to, but then again, he might be in a position where he could challenge for, have another big fight, but then his heart ain't gonna be in it. So depending on how he lose, I think is gonna determine whether or not he continue his career. But we're going to see, and I'll be calling the fight tomorrow, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. We're going to get through these fights tomorrow. So, again, y'all smash that like button on your way out. Appreciate every last one of y'all in the building. Y'all make this shit possible for me. And I'll be back tomorrow with another one for sure when we calling these fights, man. So that's all I got for now. Peace, family.